Wise Solid speaking. Giving you all a chance to get in here. I'm going to explain what Cern is and the Hadron Collider. Still suffering from COVID. We getting it together. First person to join the live, please let me know if I'm clear, meaning loud enough over the music. Like I said, I'm still suffering from COVID. Salam, shalom. Like I said, first person in, please let me know if I'm loud enough over the music. Visit the website as well, upscaleknowledge.org. Check out the lecture magazines. I don't have any laying around. Check out the lecture magazines as well as my pricing plans. The pricing plans are basically where I put my post, that have to do with wisdom, different breakdowns of different scholarship. So whichever one works best for you, meaning whichever pricing plan is more suitable for you, that's the one you should choose. Peace and wisdom slang. And let me know if I'm clear, champ, please. Or do I need to lower the music? Like I said, I want to explain Cern and the Hadron Collider in depth. Peace and wisdom slang. Can you let me know if I'm clear, champ? Thank you, brother. Salam, shalom. He said just a tad. Just a tad. I'm not sure what a tad is. A tadpole? Salam, shalom. Now, I'm going to explain Cern, like I said, and the Hadron Collider. This is the tunnel they have over in Switzerland, I believe. Now, first, let's start with Cern. Cern is the actual research organization. This is your group of people. So Cern is just the organization or the group of people. The Hadron Collider, this is that 100-meter underground tunnel where they kind of crash particles together. Basically playing with particles. Now particles are like atoms, electrons, your microparticles. Things beneath molecule level. You have atom, molecule, cell, organism. Things beneath molecule level. So your atomic levels of life, micro life. Now that's science talk. Meaning if I ask most of you guys, show me an atom. You can't. It's just a science word that represents something. Welcome aboard, slang. Like I said, it's just a science word that explains something. But the thing that's being explained, your common person don't know. They just know the verbatim. And so I mean in that way. The explanation of the Hadron Collider, which is a long 10-meter tunnel, or a 100-meter long tunnel where they crash particles together, atoms. Most of you guys, like I said, you just know the word. If I say show me an atom, that's a whole nother thing. And that's just science talk. Now, in layman's terms, most of you guys probably say, well, what is the Hadron Collider, or what are... Basically, that machine is a spell maker. Now, most of you guys have no clue what a spell is. Of course, we have many different definitions or explanations, but you have that old word spell. I cast a spell on you. Most don't know what that is, so let me explain that first before we get into y'all kind of grasping that Cern, that company, and their Hadron Collider. It's a spell maker. Now, spells is a practice that falls under sorcery. Sorcery being a blanket term, kind of like science. So you have many topics or many different curriculums that fall under science, that term. But there's no, you get my point? Meaning science ain't no science, but there's whatever curriculum you're speaking about. Biomathematics, biology, chemistry, what specific science? And that science is like a blanket term. If you go back before we had that term science, you had the term sorcery. Sorcery being the blanket term for like spells, roots, alchemy, numerology, astrology. Now, different curriculums, but not curriculums, actual practices. Curriculum is like a written out practice. A practice written out. Y'all don't go to school to learn the actual practice. Y'all go to school to learn the curriculum. The actual practice is going to start when I guess y'all get the job for it. So if you in college for chemistry, you ain't really doing no chemistry. You're doing chemistry curriculum. You probably get to the actual chemistry when you get the job and you work the job. This is when the practice come in. You get it? So like that. Roots, spells, numerology, these are all practices that fall under sorcery. Sorcery being a blanket term like science. Now, all those practices are different from one another, meaning spells is a separate practice from roots. Roots is a separate practice from numerology. So on and so forth. You have all these different practices. But y'all live in curriculum time, meaning y'all don't practice anything. So that's why I'm saying it like that. So you grasp. You got different curriculums, but we speaking of a time before curriculum, where you actually did the practice. If somebody was teaching you something, they was teaching you the practice, not the curriculum, where you still like, okay, so when am I going to do it? You get my point? So look at it in that way. This is what sorcery is. And so, of course, you got scientists in science. A sorcerer, witch, these is basically old terminologies for a scientist. If you're lost, the product witch hazel, meaning the making of that product, got to do with science. And that witch hazel, you get it? It's named after the practitioner, so to say. Meaning if they used the word scientist in the past, it would have been scientist hazel, sorceress hazel. You get my point? And so That's sorcery. Uh, Spells is a practice that falls under sorcery. And so I want to explain spells to y'all so y'all can grasp how Cern, that research organization, is a spell making company. Meaning they make spells, they push it off to the public, and y'all be under spells. Now I don't have the periodic table with me, but I suppose y'all can pull it up. Or y'all should have a mental note of it. An element chart, or the periodic table. Picture it in your mind. Maybe pull up your own image of it. And use it so you can follow along with what I'm saying. Like I said, I have one. I don't feel like getting up. I have COVID, so I'm like on my I'm on my deathbed, so I'm just trying to get through it, It's a cold-blooded deep thing. Slang said, yeah, it's about the energy put into thought, words, and texts that changes a person and how they feel or function. Yeah, y'all don't have the right understanding of what spells are. Meaning, according to what you're saying, you think spells got to do with writing, and it don't have nothing to do with writing. It have to do with the element chart. And so if you know what the element chart is, and you can put a perspective of the element chart in your head, like a mental picture, or just pull it up, you're gonna notice all the atoms on the element chart are represented by letters. H for hydrogen, Na for sodium. I know sodium don't starts with the letters Na, but whatever. Pull up the element chart, you're gonna see a bunch of letters. When you join letters together, this is called spelling. In the case of the element chart, well, those letters represent something real. So that means something real is going to be merged together to create a word. But we ain't talking about letters. Letters just represent what we are talking about. And so that's what spells is. I'm going to explain more, but like I said, you view it as a words and spelling thing, and this has nothing to do with spells. So, he said, yes, it does something to do with words. A lot of y'all should start here. He said the element chart is in words. You said it does have something to do with words. The element chart is in words. Those letters represent words. Those letters represent atoms, not words, meaning you're not making any sense. And so a lot of you guys have to start here. You're not nowhere near as wise as me. I'm not sure why you're struggling with that. You can start with the first truth. You're nowhere near my level of understanding. But you're telling me, he said, yes, I am. Then why are you here? Meaning a lot of y'all have to start to learn to stop bullshit talking your own self. You get my point? It's interfering with whatever growth you could have. Now, you're not making no sense. You're just blabbering for the most part. He said you just don't know me very well. I don't have to know you. You're speaking or you're writing. And what you're speaking and writing is coming from your mind. In that, I get a perspective of where your mind is in terms of if you're smart or stupid. I'm telling you, you're very dumb. Because you're not making any sense. It's steel sharpens steel. You're not making any sense, meaning you're not smart. If you call smart steel, you're not steel. You're like rubber. Now let me help you out, champ. You start here. You're seeking wisdom. This is why you came here. If you say, no, I didn't come here for that, this is where you're going to start playing games on your own mind. Meaning if you didn't come here for that, well, that's what I do. I teach. So, do you follow? This is the beginnings of y'all stupidity. I didn't come here to learn. Well, what you came here for? Then we're going to have a whole stupid dumb talk about, how you didn't come here for wisdom. You know better than I know. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm quite old. I don't got time for stupid kids, as I always say. And so you start there. You're nowhere near my level of wisdom. You can't even grasp that you don't make any sense. I said, you're just not trying to understand what I'm saying. Saying that words have to do with spells. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand what you're saying. I said it don't make sense. Meaning it's wrong. You don't have to argue back with that if you're fully aware that I'm way wiser than you. If you think to yourself, no, I'm wiser than he is, then why are you here and I don't even know who you are? Meaning I said I'm wise, so you don't see me seeking wisdom nowhere. That wouldn't really make no sense if you wise already. At some point, seeking stops. You follow? This has nothing to do with one not learning anymore. I know a lot of y'all minds going to dumb because you want to make a point you don't have. Seeking wisdom and still receiving wisdom has nothing to do with one another. But the point is the seeking part ends at some point. Because a person whatever I'm doing right now have nothing to do with ego. You can't get butt hurt and then start going to 3-letter words. You get my point? Meaning if you wise, you gotta, this is your practice right here to see you not. You emotional, you broken up. You done ran out of things to say, now you're reaching for 3-letter words. You got ego. Nothing I'm doing falling under that. I'm taking a time out to explain something to you. That you're really not on a level to even grasp, meaning you didn't even know what you came here for. Now, stop talking. You pretty much saying anything you could think to say at this point. So the element chart is a thing because of words. The element is a chart that have something to do with what I'm about to explain. Science thing. Like I said, the letters represent something real. The thing I'm about to explain that you have no clue. Conscious Trapper says slang is right. You should be learning from slang. Now, if y'all stop writing so much and let me say what I'm saying, maybe y'all will actually get something out of it. I'm not talking about the actual lesson. We don't even need to get to that. Again, if slang is right, why aren't you learning from slang? And why is slang a paying customer of me? I remember slang from 5-6 years ago. I remember when y'all were completely stupid. See how y'all say y'all silence got ego? I remember when you was a complete stupid, nobody, nothing. Not even a thought in the mind of yourself. And then I see y'all get a little wisdom from me over the years and how y'all try to tell me now. But you forgot all of that. I'm going to say it again. You forgot. He said, I'm not paying customer. You're a channel member. That means you paid. A lot of y'all should start here. We're giving up the palm sign, the conscious trapper. Conscious trapper be on yayo. You don't disrespect conscious trapper. I know you hate. But I already told you need to come here. So if you watching, you get my point? I'll be coming in here lost like that. I say, look, man, these ain't my following. These is drug addicts. But I already told these people, you get my point? To go on their way. Just right. Said I was never done, my son. You said I gave because I'm receiving, and that's what you asked for of me. Salam, shalom. It don't have nothing to do with that. I'm making a point to you. If I ain't who I say I am, why your actions follow what I'm saying? Meaning you're trying to convince me you wiser than me, even though you were paying student here. You say the reason you is because I say give and receive or whatever. But that's the first lesson in life that you learn from your mother. Now, because y'all try to skip over that, you get my point? Playing like you dumb because you don't want to oblige to a certain common sense law that's just in life in regards to keeping things ordered. Because you skip over that, you get my point? Y'all kind of live out your own disorder. Meaning everything you see happening in life that don't make no sense and is disorderly, violent, whatever, that part. Y'all living out y'all going around truths, and you get my point? It's the result of it. Meaning most of y'all figure like, if I could get over on something, I get over. If I could lie about something and get away, it's nothing. But that's not how it works in life. All of that still got to get balanced out. The same way y'all push y'all flaws off on life. Meaning if I prove to you wrong in something, so you don't want to accept it, so you're going to push it back off on the world. Like, no, it ain't, get it? Try to make me get your point. Slang, I'm going to block you in 5 seconds, champ. You said the ego thing already, and I responded to that. Meaning nothing I'm saying got to do with ego. You the lesser that came here in the early beginnings as a follower. Now, for some reason, you running your mouth talking about I got ego. I could put you on blast, nigga, and show emails of you from 5 years ago kissing ass, begging for wisdom. You bought hella shit, nigga. You. But you talking to me, telling me I got ego, like I don't remember you was some lost ass soul. You still are, though. You keep skipping over that. So you like, you got ego. How I got ego? Because you think you me now. How I got ego? Because whatever y'all watch on YouTube, then y'all become the mimicker of it. That part. Stop skipping over truths. I don't want to block you off. You're rambling at this point. He said that's a goddamn lie. I've supported and shown you love, son. You was coming for wisdom, but you trying to skip over that part. I don't know who God in your soul is. I just know you throwed off in the head. Meaning you be on shrooms. I know exactly who you are. Like I said, I could put you on blast. But you a customer. I'm trying to avoid that, but just talking to you calmly so you can get it. Peace and wisdom, Lou Bands. I'm about to get to this video in a second. Take the time out, with the slow. I said everyone reading my text. If you get off the mushrooms, meaning if we was in person, you'd be speaking so fast, like trying to get everything out. You're writing in that fashion. You don't grasp that, meaning you're not really wise. You're just a person that don't got no control over yourself. A little throwed off. You on mushroom shit like that. You overlooking all those things. He said shrooms is from the earth, dummy. Watch your mouth. If you disrespect me, that's when you're going to get blocked off. So you better get your ego together at this point now. You're just getting upset because you feel stupid. You're not really making no sense. And nobody asks where shrooms is from. And I'm glad you said that. So everybody on here could grasp when I said you was a drug addict. Somebody I don't even really, I would never really deal with. And how the conscious trapper's a whole cokehead. Maybe now they could see, okay, Silas don't be capping or trying to play niggas when he's saying certain shit. It's a for real. Meaning you really are a shroom head and you done text me many times. I could put you on blast where you was completely out your mind. You done been hospitalized for your shroom problems. That part. Now you getting mad. You fucking bugging, boy. No, you a drug addict and you need help. Before you gonna get into wisdom, make sure the mind is clear. He said I'm a liar. How I'm a liar when you just acknowledge that you do shrooms? You didn't say I don't do shrooms. You said shrooms come from the earth. As if I said shrooms was synthetic drugs. Meaning you such a drug addict you don't even realize the topic. You think we talking about if the drugs is synthetic or real. So you like shrooms is from the earth. I ain't say nothing about that. I said you on shrooms. And you're a mushroom head and I'm gonna let you go, but hopefully you get your, he said I've done blood. You keep running your mouth, I'm gonna put the text from you. You probably so high you don't even remember. Meaning you completely embarrassed yourself. You had to email me the next day and apologize. You didn't do nothing disrespectful, you was out of it. And I told you all them years ago, you know you should go on your way, man. And a lot of y'all like to linger around afterwards, you know. I tell you to go on your way once I see you disturbed. And once I see you gonna have a problem, just go ahead. You don't need to linger around trying to prove to me you extra super wise. I ain't seeking none. So you gonna have to, you get my point? Meaning a lot of y'all come here to learn, then at some point, you get lost in your own ego. You start thinking you me. You trying to tell me something. I'm doing what I've been doing. Sorry you got lost in your own ego. You get it? Meaning y'all come on here with the perspective like, man, he think he know everything. You don't know me from nothing else. How you lost sight of that? What you know me for? That part. Y'all know me as the nigga that break down shit nobody else was. That's how you know me. That's your introduction to me. Wise one. That part. My introduction to you is you just a student that came here. Whenever that was. That part. Now y'all be watching under the pretense like he trying to show us something. Blood, y'all was dumb when I first came. Y'all wasn't even into wisdom. Some of y'all was into this stupid thing or that stupid thing. How y'all forget that? Meaning there's not one of y'all that I don't know you no other way. What other way do I know you? You get some of y'all getting it now like, oh yeah, he right. I'm looking at this nigga from my own dumb ass perspective that I made up. So now you coming in here like he got ego. I'm grown. I'm sitting like a grown up. I'm 41. My legs are crossed right now. So if you see me, you're going to be like, see, Silas got ego. Silas, 41-year-old grandfather. That's how grandfathers sit, nigga. That part. Silas talking and I'm talking in the tone of any grown up that's talking to stupid, dumb little kids. Or a stupid little kid brain person. That part. Y'all so lost in trying to prove points y'all never had. You want to prove I got ego because you embarrassed yourself one day by convincing yourself because you've been learning from me, now you wiser than me. Y'all been doing what I say since I came. Y'all like fucking little kids skipping over that part. I say get land. Y'all do whatever I say. Y'all living what I say. While telling me you got ego. You wasn't known as being wise or nothing like that before I popped up on the scene. If we go back to my beginnings, you was online doing whatever you do, just an onliner. And you probably post pictures of you with your family, dumb shit like that. You didn't even have a brain to speak wisdom online. But I got ego now. You get it? I tell y'all, y'all got to give back. That's the first lesson just in anything in life. That's the shit you learn when you 3 from your mother. Meaning y'all about to tell me none of y'all never heard before? Be fair and share. Never heard that in your life? Ever? That part. Y'all already know those rules, but y'all feel kind of dumb when somebody got to tell you like, yo, you a bum, my nigga? You just gonna come here every day and get wisdom and never give back? You broke or something? What's up with you? Then y'all feel embarrassed because you already grown and you know better. You know you don't know me and I don't know you shit, so why is you even coming here like that? Presenting yourself in that way. So then y'all got to make up all y'all bullshit to go around simple points. You say, man, ain't nobody supposed to charge for wisdom. You made that word up. I say give back. That part. You got stuff for sale. You don't got to buy that. Just give back for what you get. That's free. You see my point? Now talk all around the points. Trying to create an angle to be right. And that, y'all don't see what y'all do to y'all own perspective in y'all own brain. Dumb yourself out. In that, you get my point? Y'all got to live that out. Meaning you on the side promoting imbalance. Now life imbalanced or unfair. More than it might have been. But that's y'all own doing. And it go like that with anything. They talk sharing in preschool. Most of y'all too dumb. You playing game on your own brain. You come here with the mindset, solid scamming us. Ain't no scamming somebody telling you to give back. No matter how you want to convince your own perspective to view it that way. Skipping over, you just want to be, just think you special, I guess. I don't know. You get my point? In that, I sit back watching y'all get lost and more lost every time I come on. Like I said, y'all perspective all thrown off now. Some of y'all coming in here with the perspective like I'm beneath you and I'm mimicking you. None of y'all was teachers before I came. You was either a debater arguing with somebody lost in whatever religion you in. And that's all you knew. You didn't know nothing about switching through the scholarship. You just stuck on whatever you stuck on. You don't know nothing else. I'm talking to everybody, even if you were teaching. You done came here and borrowed something. Your mind was open to something here. Not reverse. I didn't never blurt out anything y'all ever say. Nothing y'all teachers say got anything to do with anything I ever say. That part. What we in agreement about? That part. And y'all come here with the, y'all like little kids that a person raised up, then now they grown, they think they supposed to like, y'all got that kind of character, that kind of nature about yourselves. Completely forgetting like, oh yeah, from Solace's perspective, yeah, we completely stupid. Blood don't know what's as nothing. You get it? I don't know slang as no teacher. I don't know him as no wise nigga schooling me. I'm just lost. Why is he even talking to me like that? When I ask y'all for wisdom. Some y'all get lost. You say that's ego. I didn't, again, you came here learning from me. I didn't know we was kicking back and forth knowledge. When was that what we was doing? Oh, you was watching Sonetta TV and they do that on there. Then whatever y'all see, you get my point. Y'all bring it into y'all character. But y'all so smart. But y'all not. That part. Meaning most of y'all are scam artists. Put it to you simple. What conscious community or Pan-African teacher ain't get caught for scamming already? I guess it's in jail and shit. But just which one didn't? All of them, right? They all kind of shown. It don't matter when they come, but at some point, you see like, yeah, what the fuck, man? And this go back before these times. Meaning we ain't even got to focus on the conscious community people of these times. We could just go back to any time. Shit always the same. We can go to the Dr. Malachi York times. He part of the conscious community stuff. He the foundation of the niggas in today time. And so you see my point? Polite, Eligio, the list goes on. You get my point? Somehow y'all think y'all can just watch scam artists and shit like that. You know, engage in shit and then don't take it and bring it off in your own character. That part. Now, if I ask y'all, if every nigga from the conscious community has come to be a scam of some way, what y'all gonna say? No, that's not true. Like that. Why even gotta say that? It make me wonder, like, yo, why is the niggas in the conscious community or whatever that is, anything? Why is anybody that's a part of something that ain't crooked, but everything around it is crooked still, you get it? What you gonna tell me there's good people in it? Well, what good shit they was doing? Y'all like that, like y'all are with the cops and shit, man. I be like, there's some good cops. Well, what good shit that they did? Because we know all the bad shit that the bad cops did. So what did the good cops do? Other than that, you just saying they good. But if they are part of the bad motherfuckers and they just ain't active, y'all like that. The good cop is just the cop that mind they fucking business, I guess. Meaning when he see his fellow officers doing some unjust shit, he don't do nothing to that nigga. And he don't do nothing to help you either. He just mind his business, I suppose. This is what it qualifies to be a good cop. That part. If you got some cops doing bad, whoever a cop is bad. You get it? Bad and good don't go together. Me and you can't be in the same police force and I'm good and you bad. How we ain't clashed already then? You get it? You doing unjust shit. I'm a cop, so I'm a good cop. I'm looking to lock your ass up. You get it? How does that work? I just overlook it when it comes to you? That's the point I'm making. Wherever there is bad, it's bad. Let's go with y'all religions. You follow my point? And I'm going to block you, CJ Johnson, in a second, champ. Salam, shalom. If you a drug addict of some sort, maybe you have to go somewhere else. On channel for wisdom. And adult-minded people, you know? That have a maturity level too. You know, acknowledge when they wrong, don't have a point, things like that. And just get off it. And adjust their perspective. Now, where was that? He said weed ain't a drug, homie. Salam, shalom. Like I said, you got one more time, then I'm going to let you go. I didn't ask you if it was a drug, not a drug. Y'all can make up new terminologies for everything in life y'all want. Cool. Whatever you view it as, stop blurting it out here. Don't got nothing to do with here, champ. That's your channel for wisdom. That was the point. You don't need to be coming here to hold conversation with me about anything but wisdom. And you don't need to be coming here seeking anything but that. If you say, man, but you smoke live, my channel is for adults, not stupid people talking around points. Simple thing to grasp. You got a channel, go use it there for content. You get it? Meaning I don't need frivolous talk as content. I don't need that angle to be like, look at this or that. Blood, I got hella scholarship. But you could take that, you feel me, and make some content out of it. Solid smokes weed. Maybe you get some views or something I wouldn't know. But come here when you mature. Come here when you're seeking wisdom. I don't want to have conversations about anything but these things. Things that got to do with one's mind opening up and one advancing in their ways. Not being stuck on stupid. And so, hopefully you grasp that. Now, where was I at? You threw me off a little bit. If one of y'all remember, let me know. But overall, y'all are not clear-minded and honest enough for wisdom. Wisdom being a thing of truth. The truth being the thing that have to do with the self. Y'all seek truth outside yourselves. You're seeking truth outside yourself, but you ain't truthful. What you think you gonna see? Because if you not truthful, but you view yourself as solid, however you looking out, you get it? You're looking in reverse. You need an example? Y'all come on here, right? Y'all act like y'all gangsters. Or better yet, y'all act like y'all learning from gangsters. Now you just a square, you ain't never had nothing to do with the gangster lifestyle. But you convince yourself you got an eye to know a gangster. So now you're online learning from the gangsters. Whatever you're learning about the gang life. But if I ask you, when did gangsters talk to regular civilians? And the gangster lifestyle that's against the rules. Meaning a gangster can't talk to a civilian. Other gangsters is gonna raise their eyebrow to him, Why would you do that? Get it? You fucking up what we got going when you do that. So it's against the rules. If you a bozo, you lost, you say, why is that against the rules? Well, you see all like the Keefe D's and all these gangsters and like what happens when they talk to y'all. You got enough examples to see for yourself, even if you ain't a gangster. Why gangsters have a rule before YouTube and anything you could think of, where they say you can't talk to regular people about gangster stuff. And whoever do it is in violation, and you better get them away from every gangster breathing. Meaning if you a gangster and you caught doing that shit, you worse than a whole rat. You are a rat technically, but they not the cops, so you can't be a rat, but you something worse. You something worse. Now again, you don't have to be from the streets, but you got enough examples now where you say, yeah, every time a fucking gangster seem to talk online with these regular people, woo, they end up in jail. Fast. Okay. Experience. You stupid, you have nothing to go on, so you say, I don't see why can't gangsters talk to regular people, civilians. Now you see. A civilian don't know. The civilian's not even at fault. You get it? Nobody's at fault that interviewed Keefe D. Truly. He broke the rules that keep him safe as a gangster. That's all the rules is there for, just to keep you safe. You don't want to follow them, don't. Now y'all got a bunch of examples to see my point. This nigga Slang came back. Champ, you gotta get off the drugs, man. You get my point? Some of y'all got to learn that. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. You don't have to come trying to impress me. I was your biggest subscriber. Blood, you annoyance. You not whatever you saying, and I don't need whatever you got. You can view it as ego all you want. I've been getting money. That part. So I don't know what to tell you, but I wouldn't care what you view yourself as. You were lesser to me when you start talking like you stupid. and overly forcing yourself on me. You can unsubscribe, champ, and go on your way. A lot of y'all got the little homosexual thing with you, where you get a little attached. And I ain't really used to all of that gay shit. Nah. We ain't bumping right when you slide, my nigga. This shit like the playground, blood. Just go play with them niggas over there. I ain't tripping about it. You all trying to show me, so I don't nothing for me to see. I'm fuck with shrooms, big baby. So I don't know what to tell you. Now, most of y'all have more of an example than you need to see why it is against the rules for gangsters to talk to regular people like y'all. Now, most of y'all, even if you ain't a gangster, you got a brain to know that it's a rule amongst gangsters and gang members not to be telling their business to regular people. But y'all get online and y'all watch gang members, Bloods and Crips, and, gangsters that sell dope and shit. Y'all watch them talk to y'all and explain shit to y'all. Y'all overlook the point, hold on, where regular civilians and a real gangster would never do that. Because he would be violating his own self. So in that, it's not about he trying to live up to a code. Nobody would do that to themselves. So you say Keith D is in jail right now. Again, no real gangster would do that to their own self. They wouldn't. It don't have nothing to do with living up to a code. It just got to do with common sense. Like, yo, I'm not gonna talk to the civilian because I'm going to go to jail. So now y'all already have a brain to know, man, a gangster ain't going to do that to itself. But y'all overlook that and overlook y'all civilians. Y'all watch dudes online that's supposed to be gangster and it never click in y'all brain. These ain't gangsters. We not learning nothing. We playing games on our own self. Meaning, y'all don't even make no sense in the daytimes, but the mind too scrambled up to grasp that. You online, you so entertained by gang. Look at it like this. Vlad is entertained by gangsters. I'm sure he got a mind to know a real gangster's not going to talk to me. But he overlooked that. Now, when he's talking to these so-called gangsters, it never click in his mind. I've been had. Meaning some of y'all don't get that. Like, no, this is, man, you been had. And you just don't get that. You get my point? And so, say Keefe D was a real gangster. Okay. Carry it like how a gangster you know to carry it? That part. The point I'm making is, y'all don't have no honor. In that, y'all lie to y'allself. Get my point? Y'all talk around points. Y'all make, whatever y'all need to make a thing, what y'all need to make it for y'allselves. But the reality is still a realities. And you get my point? Everything got to make sense in life. Y'all need to really seek help, man. Like, got real life mental problems. I'm looking for those of y'all that's normal. Point I'm making is most of y'all don't need to seek out wisdom or nothing like that, man. You kind of lost in your lie. The moment a person decides to talk around a point being a truth, when a point is made, this is the truth. But y'all kind of live in a way where y'all gotta be right, so y'all will talk around points. As y'all talking around these points, you get my point? Y'all are transcending the mind into its lying state. You have a left brain and a right brain, so look at it like that. You got it up and down. Central brain and the lower part of the spine. But whichever way you want to view it, y'all kind of transcend y'all minds over into lie. This is why I say you can't just overlook truths, which is to stand on lies, so to say, and think that has no effect on the self, the perspective of self. So most of y'all seek out lie and you don't even realize it. This is why if I ask y'all, hasn't every nigga from the conscious community been a scam artist? Then y'all like, oh yeah. So then why y'all still follow it? And why whoever's a part of it even still want to be a part of it? You'd have to be fucking crooked your goddamn self. Because if I'm a part of something that I'm seeing around me, like, motherfuckers is just like not solid. As me being solid, I'm going to be like, I'm separating myself. I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to do what I do, but I'm separating myself, blood, from the whole thing. But like, it ain't right. That ain't what's happening. And you know why that is? It's like I said. Y'all scramble y'all own minds up. Transcend the mind into lie. In that, y'all be seeking out lie and don't even realize it. He said, why they still following it? Because they sheeple. It ain't about that. Meaning most of y'all so lost into your lower state from the way I said, like how it happens. You lost in a lie and you lost into your lower emotional state. In that, you won't take what I'm saying as a tearing down of the conscious community. Oh, you get it? I wouldn't care about them. The point just easy to make there. And that's the point. Meaning I'm talking about y'all. Not whoever y'all pushing it off on. So some of y'all minds like that, you get it? Whatever truth is you push it off. In that, you follow that shit. And I'm talking to you. Like, see how you just go for lie. You are kind of a liar. You're gonna push it off on the conscious community and say, you're trying to tear them down. And I don't mind that part. I'll tear them down every day. It's no big deal to me. But do you get the point? Meaning, y'all transcend y'all own mind into lie, into the lower emotional states, and in that, y'all kind of seek out those things, not even grasping it. Just like the nigga that's in the streets, he's reaching and seeking to get his head blowed off. But that ain't how he worded. When he going out there to sell dope or ride down on the op, he don't word it like, yeah, I'm doing all this stuff so I can die early. I'm rushing to die or be fucked up in a fucked up place. He don't see it that way. He, in his brain, you get it? He getting money, he living life, he doing what he doing. In his brain, he ain't living death on his way. Like that. You could put your mind into the wrong state in that. You ever try to talk to a young kid on the street and explain to him like, are you going to die before the summer over? How you don't see that? You don't see it. You're not going to see it. Like that. Most of y'all, you like that. You're going to be like that till you get an awareness, you know? That usually don't happen. And so this is why overall, y'all kind of come here, your brain all scrambled out. Y'all lost in y'all ego. Y'all think y'all supposed to be teaching me when I come on live. I didn't. Why would I want to trade with y'all? I'm just asking. And most of y'all still live debt. If I ask 90% of y'all, you got debt, like monthly debts and shit, and you still in debt for time, like, meaning you gotta go clock in and go to work every day and shit, like that. Most of y'all, that's all you got. It ain't nothing else. So like that, y'all still lost in lie. Everything you got, you in debt for. You, your own self, you ain't even dependent on self. You get it? Y'all whole life is dependent on debt and lie. Lie being debt. But y'all can't see none of that. You get my point? If I ask y'all, man, have you evolved to a place now where you don't have to clock in anymore and you found your way? Most of y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. And you make enough money already throughout the year where you could have been did that. You done got a $50,000 check for no reason before, and you blew it getting yourself debt. You didn't take that $50,000 and say, man, you got people that make $50,000 a year. I got a year that I don't have to be a slave. That don't mean nothing to y'all. You get it? Y'all being free and having y'all day to yourselves without the worry of how I'm going to earn. It's not even a thought or a goal for y'all. You know what's y'all goal? Debt. You want a house, a car, or something you can't afford, and you're going to go in debt to get it, meaning you're going to use your credit. Y'all still living that lie, meaning y'all still living society's lies, living them out. Stressed out y'all brain, pretending like you get it? Y'all still lost in, it's like I said, y'all transcend y'all mind into lie. In that, y'all stuck living all kind of stupid lies. Where you forget I'm not happy. I'm just talking shit. That part. Been around long enough. I know grief start when you gotta wake up early in the morning and rush to work, my nigga. I've been there. Grief start there, nigga. Hate start there. That's when I started getting hate feel, nigga. When I had to clock in for the first times in my life. And I said, hold on, man. I don't have no fucking life. I'm just here all goddamn day, man. Working to pay bills. That part. You know how your brain never kicked into that thought and really said, hold on, this got to stop. I'm gonna be doing this till I fucking die like niggas before me. That part. Some of y'all brain haven't evolved to grasp anything I just said. You still lost in the lies. Living out lies. And so you get my point? This nigga gonna ask the same shit again. I know some of y'all finger is so wet. Finger in your butt. Finger just soggy, warm, and sticky. Finger popping you. I could tell you finger pop yourself. You coming in here acting that goddamn fool. Peace and wisdom. Morilla27 said these stupid comments just trying to distract you, fam. Some of y'all actually think. Try not to take offense, man, but some of y'all actually think you gotta tell me that. And don't take offense where you like talk around it. Just ask yourself that on a real level. I think I've shown y'all enough wit and shit like that to where you should have a mind where like, if I could figure that out, I'm sure he could too. That part. Y'all ears don't work, man. And your eyes either. You don't have to tell me that. I'm doing what I'm doing because y'all not getting the video. But you don't get that part, even though this happened before. You get it? Meaning the video you waiting on. I already said y'all don't have no honor. So y'all really shouldn't even seek wisdom. So you see how you skipped over all of that and you've been sitting here? Some of y'all leaving now. Let it reflect on your dumb. You missing the lesson, which is that. You too dishonorable and dumbed down to learn anything. That's why you've been sitting here all this time. Waiting on the video that the man already said y'all don't have no honor to truly seek wisdom. Meaning I ain't so waste of time explaining anything to you. You don't have honor. In that you're not going to perceive or grasp what you're being told right. You're not even coming here in the right perspective, mind state. That part. Y'all coming here in big ego, dumbed out in y'all perspective. missing out on the jewels, which is the shit I'm saying now. It's the keys to your truly grasping shit all around you. Some of y'all so dumbed out, you think because you lost and you still wake up clocking in every day, that me and you opposites now. Even though I'm putting you up on a certain jewel, you stupid fuck. A certain jewel that nobody put into your fucking brain. Like that. Y'all come here with your stupid fucking perspective. Seeking out truths and wisdom while you all entangled and dumbed out on lie. That part. Waiting for a lesson. You is the lesson. I'm too dumbed out to learn. And I'm telling you why. Y'all too lost on lie and dishonor. What make you think truth and wisdom merge with that? You think you can fill your brain up with stupidities all day? It makes sense after that? That part. You seeking wisdom and you still be seeking out gossip. Meaning you still intrigued by gossip like a little kid. And rumor, this is what you seeking out and you get excited inside. When the new goofy ass shit happened. Who Joe Budden arguing with? Who Tasha K arguing with? These old people. That part. Y'all so geeked the fuck down. Like that. When you're not intrigued by shit that don't even make sense no more? I don't want to see Joe Budden and these old ass people acting like that. I expect them, you get it? To partake into the helping of y'all not be so dumb and ghetto and trashy and stupid in y'all mind and perspective. That shit. That part. How your own brain didn't even click and say like, damn, I'm not on no one path. I'm all over the place with my shit, kind of like. I like low life ass shit, and I somehow pretend to myself that I want to be cleansely and good in my way. How that work? The brain ain't even think on these things, because like I said, y'all brains, most of y'all need to reflect back, like when did it start when you started talking around the truth and shit? When did you start thinking the truth is whatever you like, instead of the truth being what it is and you just having to stay pure in your nature to where you always gravitate and still like the truth, whatever it may be? When did y'all start adopting religions and shit? You know, lies. If you somebody lost and you say religions ain't lie. I already told y'all Islam and Christianity or Judaism is Satan worship. And these people, the only people that always like to kill each other always. Let's go back to the beginnings. But you gonna tell me no, it ain't Satan worship? Then why is the activity satanic? Meaning, why is Muslims and Christians having a whole war right now over in Israel? Why? Because those is Muslim people beefing with Jewish people. That's religion. Them Arabs is Muslim. They bust through the goddamn wall talking about Allahu Akbar. And them people over in Israel, they follow Judaism or Christianity now, because that's what Judaism is. And that's why America helping Israel. It's a religious war happening right before y'all eyes. And everybody picking their sides depending on what religion they in. So y'all could kill each other. This gonna be in America and everywhere. It's just starting over there. And everybody just picking their sides right now. Like, I'm a Muslim, so I'm with the Muslims. It doesn't matter who's right and wrong. This is y'all childish mindset. I'm a Muslim, so I'm with the Palestinians. You a Christian, so you like, no, poor Israel. You follow? Mind you, these two people killing the shit out of each other. Yeah, this is godly. This is holy. That part. This is low life, bottom of the barrel shit, man. This the shit you fall into when you the dumbest shit on the planet. These grown-ups running into niggas' countries, raping people and doing sloppy little kid shit. And then the other side crying, we're gonna blow them up now. And that's not holy. That ain't godly shit. That shit you do when you half a fucking retard. That's what happens when you half retarded. But I'm sure y'all gonna tell me, no, religious people they godly people. Religion got to do with the devil. That's why you see them doing what they doing. Otherwise, you make sense of it. It's just coinkydink God, which is life, got to do with niggas slaughtering each other. You make sense of it then. Say, no, that's just certain people in the religion. Oh, okay, here we go with that shit again. The religion good, but you just got a few bad people in it. So how'd that happen, man? When did good shit start recruiting bad shit? Then sitting around talking about, well, that ain't all of us. It is all of y'all, nigga. What the fuck did you do if you were Muslim to them niggas that ran over there and did that shit? You didn't do nothing. You said, man, can somebody please stop Israel from obliterating these motherfuckers? That's what you said. And if you on the Israel side and y'all went over there and bombed the shit out of them, so it's the same. Why y'all don't have no mercy like God would? That part. Because y'all don't have nothing to do with God. Y'all little kids. Tit for tat first. We're going to rape them. We're going to rape them back. The fuck do raping people got to do with you feel like? Once I heard the rape part, you a Muslim, you lost me. You low. War don't got nothing to do with rape, nigga. And God don't got nothing to do with rape. And they ain't got nothing to do with nothing but your perverse ass fucking, you get it? Once you show me you ain't, you feel me? The fuck is this about? You not getting fair treatment or you want some pussy? Cause now I'm confused. Like, they pushed them off to the Gaza Strip and they ain't got no room, no land really. I get that. So you gonna fight for that? Cool. What the fuck do raping somebody got to do with anything? Why every time Muslims got a problem, y'all blowing shit up? We can't just keep overlooking shit like that. Meaning it's cool if you were Muslim. Now, why y'all act so childish? Meaning, why every time something don't go y'all way, y'all either blowing up shit? Why most of y'all from prison? Islam at this point is like the jail religion. Some shit niggas coming to when they go to jail. I told y'all before, man, you can't find God in jail. You might have to shank a nigga, man. You can't find God in an environment where you might have to shank a nigga. You don't know that? You gonna find God in an environment where niggas is blowing each other's head off? What happened when you got to blow a nigga's brains out? That part. God ain't got nothing to do with where you at. You might want to get that through your brain right just off there. Say life all fucked up. God must ain't got shit to do with life. Or what we call in life, which is death. It's like I said, your mind's a little fucked up. So y'all call a place of death life and shit. It's a deep thing, but y'all have to come into the mind and notice these things. In regards to seeking our wisdom, it starts with truth with self. Having honor, things of this nature. Now I have to take a quick little tinkle first. Those of y'all that want to give back, you can do so now. Peace and wisdom, Sir Jones. I seen you when I slid off. Now, let me help some of y'all out. So you don't have to play games with yourself. You might have the mindset, you say, man, Solace let them mess him up from not finishing the video. He wasn't ever getting the video. I'm not sure why you ain't catch on to that already. You get my point? In this video, I have nothing to do with the title, and it never did. And before I even started the video, I already came to the conclusion, y'all don't need to get the video. Y'all lost on live. Fucked up, scrambled up mindset. You get my point? You come in here with problems and shit. Seeking problems. But if I ask you what that got to do with your life being better, and why you even wasting your time doing that? Just go wherever you want, where you feel good at. Can't possibly think you gonna feel good somewhere where you come in, you just dead fucking weight. So you seeking possibilities, cool. Go where you feel good at. That part. Why would I even have to say that? Meaning the day that y'all decided to become jealous, we all know that day. I'm gonna go into it, but we all know that day. If you've been here long enough, the day everybody revealed their jealousy. Why y'all even stuck around after that? It's got nothing to do with me. It's got to do with you. Meaning, why would you stick around, never adjusting yourself after that? Or not go on your way? I'm just giving y'all all the examples so y'all can see y'all don't make no sense in y'all own ways. Who the fuck is seeking out shit from people they got a problem with? And they can ask you, I know you. What you got a problem for? Because you said this. You don't control what I say. I don't know you. You're not older than me. Even if you is, I ain't got shit to do with you, so I can say whatever I want. That part. You see how y'all like lost on dumb. All I could do is bring that to your awareness, but a person can't be dumbed down to the point where they ain't even, you get it? You be like the Muslims and the Christians over in Israel killing each other, and it wouldn't matter how much I say, man, they both stupid if you think about it. The motherfuckers is grown kids and should be ashamed of themselves truly, but we don't look at things from that perspective, how dumb we look. We look at shit from the kid perspective. So those being grown-ups carrying on like fucking 5-year-olds, we don't look at things from that perspective to say this is truly pathetic. Nobody shouldn't even step in. Just let them wipe each other out. It is truly fucking pathetic. Embarrassing fucking religion and all that. This is what a real religious person would have said, man. Y'all are a complete embarrassment to the religion and God, man. The fuck y'all doing? Y'all got God looking bad out here. Y'all be promoting this shit so fucking much. That don't happen. We don't look at things from that perspective. Somebody gotta win because we little kids. That part. You can take that back, show Shay say. Take it back. Keep that. We don't need that. If you view it as ego, don't give me nothing then, and don't come here, please. Don't belittle me. You feel me? I'm a grown man. 99 cents ain't, you can't even do nothing if you're 3 with that. If you feel like, well, it's still something, keep it. Come here when you get to a place of respect for your own self and me. Because the two go hand in hand. Meaning you look like a fucking bum giving 99 cents, but you don't look at it from that perspective. Who the fuck is... Who care about that? You don't even care about that. You get my point? What's the point? That part. When you get to a place where you respect your own self. Then you could respect me. Right now, you ain't got no respect for your own fucking self. This is why when you trying to disrespect me, you overlook how you disrespect yourself. Meaning a lot of y'all are there in life where you dumbed out. You a little kid. And you actually think somebody playing with you. And so like I said, if you could take it back, take it back. If there's anything I could do to get it back to you, let me know. I don't know how the super chat part works. Like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with ego. At this point, come here when you get it? Come here when you done with watching all the low life shit online, because this is where y'all get that low life mindset and that low life emotional state. You know, that bitter emotional state. Y'all watch bitter people all day. Arguing or tearing the next person down or looking for something negative to say about somebody for promotional use or content purposes. And that y'all on that same emotional state, even though you ain't a YouTuber yourself. Carry on in that low life petty brain manner. Y'all view it as cute or cool. There you go, Sir Jones. Envious vibes. Y'all learn this from online, but y'all don't have the mind to say, hold on, I'm adopting these stupid behaviors on my own character. This is why if I ask most of y'all, why you drive for? Like, why when you go into work or the supermarket, wherever you going, why you drive there? Meaning, why do you have a car to travel around? You not famous. If people see you, no stampede or nothing gonna happen. Nobody's gonna care. You're not nobody. So why you travel like the stars do, that's their reason for doing that. They would love to come outside and, go to McDonald's like a normal person. But that shit gonna be too much. And Drake would love to come to the park and, you get it? Everybody love to be regular. That's life right there when you're regular. So even a star want a moment when it's like, okay, I'm off today, nigga. I'm gonna go to the supermarket and shop. Put my dirty sweatpants and shit on like that. I don't want niggas to like hold me to be in a star every second of the day. I want to be regular sometimes. I'm saying that so you could grasp. The star does have moments where they just want to be regular. Whatever they do because they have to. Now, if I ask most of y'all why you drive from point A to point B, like why do you travel like a star to get around? You don't know. You just know, like, in society, you're supposed to have a car. Do you see my point? And so most of y'all, man, you got a whole hoopty. Your car don't even matter. Driving cars ain't even about that. Having a whole poop-putt car that break down every week, but you convince yourself now you gotta have a car, you a bum. You a bum when you ain't even supposed to be traveling in that way and you struggling to keep up. It's like Chad Johnson said, man, I wear fake jewelry because real jewelry too expensive. So what make your mind think that fake is the way? You just don't fuck with that shit. When you go to fake, what the fucking point are you making? That you fake? How does one see jewelry as too expensive to buy? Mind you, jewelry, gold is an investment, nigga. Meaning an ounce of gold when I was growing up was like, a pound of gold when I was growing up was like $4,000. A pound of gold now costs about 25,000. I'm sorry, I had a little African fly in here. And so just to give you a perspective, if this was back in the day, you know those big kilo Cuban links y'all buy? Kilo like 2 pounds. And that shit wasn't nothing but like 10, 11,000 back in the day. Because like I said, a pound of gold wasn't nothing but 4,000. 4,400. That part. So in perspective, if you buying gold and it's real, it wouldn't matter the price of gold. You get it? It's always can be changed for cash. Depending on how good you know gold, going to determine what you get back. The point I'm making is, you see how that don't make sense when you consider it? But when Chad Johnson said that, it probably made sense to a lot of y'all. You like, yeah, that is real. Just buy fake jewelry instead of buying real jewelry because niggas don't know the difference. Just don't buy no jewelry. You know what I mean? It's like saying I want some designer sneakers, but they cost too much, so I'm gonna get the fake ones. Just don't even get none. What's the point? The fake ain't it. Meaning that shit ain't the same. So what does it matter? Now I'm saying what I'm saying so y'all could grasp. Y'all get lost into society in that if y'all ask certain little questions like, yo, why you travel around driving from place to place? Like you a star that's gonna cause a whole riot if niggas see you. You don't know why. You don't know why you breaking your back to pay that car note and why you even started living in this way. That part. But that's why you broke every fucking week. Living paycheck to paycheck. Even though you make more than you made back in the times when you didn't have no car. You barely had a fucking job back then and that wasn't even a thought and you was alright. You get it? Now you adopted this new ideal that society got where you gotta travel like the stars. But you can't, so you got a whole car to keep breaking every fucking week. You look wild crazy driving that shit. Meaning you look better hopping out of an Uber or on public transportation. Cause you just regular anyway, so what does it matter? You get it? You get it? Man, I'm from a time where the stars still rode public transportation in Ubers. They traveled according to their stardom. Like, in that, Tupac still rode cabs in the car, in the train and shit. Even after he did Juice, cause after that he wasn't causing no riot when niggas seen him. Like that. He was no different than Omar Epps and the rest of the niggas that was in the movie. Some people may notice you and be like, hey, what's up, bro? But other than that, he ain't no big major star where niggas is falling out, looking to kill you and shit. In that, you get it? You just thinking from the perspective of your own real life. In that, you say, I was traveling like this and that, it wouldn't fucking matter. All that matters is if I got mad money to buy all the shit I really want. That part. Some of y'all watching right now, you like, that's interesting. I never thought of that. There is a lot of stupid little regular shit that I want to do, but I ain't never got enough to do it. Because somehow I convinced myself I was a whole star. Some of y'all got a goal to get a Rolls Royce. You don't have a Rolls Royce life. Before you get a Rolls Royce, which is 4 businesses that you could start, why would you want to skip over that thought? You see how y'all skip over actually having your own business, which costs what y'all cars cost. But y'all rather take loans out to get cars or spend y'all money on cars before you actually spend money to get yourself a business, which is going to pay for that shit. The job only going to help you to get what you want on credit. And that you got to keep going back to work and clocking in, do a little overtime. But your business, if you find that right business, you get it? That shit going to pay for all the shit you want. The young kid in the daytime, they not learning like that. Meaning if I ask most of y'all, you 25 and older, did you learn that? Say no. I thought I needed to get a car first. This is first. And then from there, like that. Let me give you a secret. Because I was driving before every fucking body. When I used to be in Atlanta, that's when I was younger selling dope. This is in a different times than now, so regular people just live regular. You get my point? I mean, the only niggas really riding around in cars was like the big time drug dealers because they gonna get their head blowed off. They done did some things. So they can't just be moving around like that, you feel me? Gang member the same way, he a little scared, he like, I can't just, if the ops see me, blood is over. I'm just going to the goddamn supermarket, nigga. I can't even take the chance. Get it? But the regular common person, they all over the place. Blood, they free. You get it? Now, if you go back to them times, let's say 2004, just guessing a year. I used to ride around. This is in Atlanta. You need a car in Atlanta. I used to ride around in Atlanta. And I used to be like, damn, everybody's like walking or on the train or some shit. And I don't even never see nobody. Wherever the fuck I'm going, I go there. And there's so much people in between them places, and I never get to interact because I'm always in the car. I'm seeing bitches in Atlanta. I'm like, damn, I can't even, you get it? I can't even fucking stop and talk. And that used to bother me, like, damn, my nigga, this shit right here, this fucking car's in my way. Bloody keep fucking breaking because I be driving my shit all ugly. Like how y'all, I'm like, y'all, I drive my shit all ugly and fast, and you feel me? That's when I was younger. I was stupid like y'all. I'm driving with my head hanging out the window and shit like that. Bumping shit. Just fucking the car up. I shouldn't even have one. Ain't even responsible, if you want to be technical. Cold blood, not even pay my fucking insurance, man. I'm at that age. I'm riding around hot all dumb. Nigga, you ain't even responsible to drive. You driving and you going to go to jail, nigga, when they pull you over, blood. What's the point? Now, when you young, you doing that right now, right? Shit make perfect sense to you, right? You're like, nah, fuck that. Insurance is how I ain't paying it this month. I don't care, I'll be alright. Like that. You start getting dumbed out when you get older and you think like, yo, all that shit's stupid. What am I doing? Point, I used to be riding around. This is during the time when y'all all regular people in y'all own brain. So y'all like traveling on the train and shit and like walking around. And I'm always in the car. And I remember I used to always think that like this shit. I used to drop my shit to the train, park it, and get on the train just to see chicks and shit coming from work. You gotta remember, I sell dope, so you get it? I have to go see people. Not now, then. Shit came out all. I sell dope. I ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about then, but I used to do shit like that. Some of y'all, like, you right. I have that same feeling sometimes now. Like I'm missing out on shit because I'm always tucked away in the fucking car. So when I'm traveling somewhere, I don't even see nobody new no more. Wherever I'm going, I'm just tucked away till I get there. And then when I come home, you get it? And y'all life is the people. You get it? Meeting new people, interacting. This is the kind of stuff that happens during your travels in the day. This young generation, they drive from 16, 17. They never met, and they get it? They not never going to interact or meet anybody ever. Wherever they're going is where they just going to end up. And when they're leaving from there, they just going to end up back home. And in between the travels, which is the whole life, you get it? They don't have that part. That's the adventure, the getting from point A to B. They only have the I got from point A to B. But what happened in between? You meet any shorties? What? No. Just drove there. And now I didn't see shit. Or get to interact with anything really. Like that. Now I'm not telling y'all not to have cars. I'm saying I don't want to see my people because the blacks are the ones doing this. We the ones that buy every fucking thing they come out with. I don't want to see y'all sleeping in y'all cars, being jealous of people that ain't, cause you lost in society like a dummy. Again, some of y'all not stars, nobody know you. You got carrying around a pride that you gotta uphold some shit, nobody even know you. You know how dumb that is? Some of y'all trying to get a bigger house than you need, a better car. You don't even fucking care. This is party in this, you get it? Now you down because you like, damn, nobody even care. It's like that dude. Who's that real estate dude? I hope nobody I mentioned take offense. The real estate dude that's tearing down Envy right now. I ain't saying Envy ain't wrong, but you get my point? I'm having technical difficulties. Hopefully I'm good though now. But like I said, I'm saying all I'm saying, not so y'all have less, but so y'all have more. Y'all mindset is you get my point? Is finished out. Y'all are reaching to be stars, but that's because y'all are watching online all day. So y'all are watching people pretend like they're more than what they are. I'm not speaking of the stars, but I'm speaking of those who are reaching to be. And that you have it in your brain now, like you fucking work at Walmart, but you got a fucking idea where you want to get a dope car, and you forgot, like, damn, I work at Walmart. Lord, I really need to have an idea to get me like my own business of some sort. Shit, I cut it kind of good. Maybe I could give me a little loan on that. Clippers and a little cape and all that shit I need, man. And fuck that car. Maybe I get that going, and then I could pay for that all that shit later. That part. Think about it. I just told a young, I guess he like an OG now, but I know him from when he was younger, from around my way. Now I'm old school, so I got like forklift license, meaning I'm from the time where nigga tell you better make sure you get it. You know how to get paid, my nigga. You got to. I'm from them times for real. You gotta make sure you get an income, man. Meaning you better know how to do a lot of shit. I don't care. Some of that shit better be illegal too, cause you never know. You gonna have to make sure. So that shit's crucial right there. In that, I got forklift license. I'm a barber, all that shit. So he was asking me about forklifting and shit, and I ain't fuck with that in years. I mean, I ain't working damn near a decade, so I wouldn't know. I'm like retired, you know. I'm like a legend. I'm retired at like 33, blood. Y'all know that. I started my own little business. Kind of retired technically. I gotta clock in and doing all that shit. I'm kind of disconnected from Babylon and shit like that. In terms of like even knowing what y'all brain be on. You feel me? Y'all worries and that shit y'all be thinking about. I'm disconnected from that at this point. I don't even remember what it is to like wake up and be like, I'm gonna work. It probably will be fun. It probably will be fun to be now, because you get it? I have to wake up and plan my own day. In that, y'all already got a day planned. I don't want y'all day. I don't. But if it just popped on me one day, it probably wouldn't bother me so much. But you get it? I learned how to retire at 33. 41 now, I'll be 42 soon. If I get up to 62 and things stay like this, that mean if you young, that's a goal right there. You say, man, Solid's got a treatment. I want to retire at 33. Like that. Just a thought to think on. Meaning y'all ignore reality. And y'all get lost in the whatever fake movies y'all be watching. Overlooking reality. You get it? And so, in reality, I'm kind of like a person that retired at 33. That's kind of gangster. You gotta admit that. That's kind of legendary, blood. Like, y'all watching me on retirement. Like, wake up like an old man and shit like that. What am I doing today? And this is what life is about, you know? But you gotta get your brain. The brain gotta be in alliance. Everything gotta make sense. Peace and wisdom, Tina Hewley. Thank you for the compliment. Oh, that's a blessing. I'm glad you say that, because I always wondered that. So maybe I got the wrong perspective of y'all. Meaning I might owe a lot of y'all that's my followers an apology. I'm positive I do. That ain't even a thought. Meaning 80%, maybe I got the wrong perspective. But I don't. But let's just say maybe I got the wrong perspective. But I don't, it's y'all. I'm positive of that. But I always wondered that. Like, is somebody putting my name in like some scandals or some weird ass shit? But then you kind of old, so you might not know. Not in a negative way, old in a good way. Meaning here, old is good. Y'all don't ever see me shine away from it. So you could just adjust your mind. Old is good, especially if you got your silverback. Because you know, we like gorillas, black people. We like silverback gorillas. We get a little old, we get our silver, you know, silver hair and shit. Usually the men, they get their silver stripe in their beard. I got the head, you know, because I'm a king. So. But if you got the beard, you feel me? Like I said, we like silverback gorillas. So our shit kicking like that. I'm not saying other races don't get gray, but not like how we do. Our shit coming like, y'all know what I mean. They coming like the gorillas. Like everybody else shit kind of, they shit different. Like nobody look better with gray hair than a black person when it's groomed up right. Almost like we supposed to have gray hair when we get older. Meaning it look good on us. We that race, when our gray come in, we start getting compliments and weird shit. Some of y'all, you a man, you big, your shit done turned a little gray. You like, damn, chicks be actually giving me compliments when my shit shaped up, but the gray showing. And when I was younger, nobody never said shit about my beard. My shit was just a black fucking beard and nobody cared. But now that I'm older, I be getting compliments. Like that. If you white, you get compliments because you got gray hair? Hell no. Like that. It's almost like with the black race. Not the Haitian race, the West Indian race, the North American blacks. I ain't even talking about Africans. North American blacks. We like silverbacks. Male and female, when that gray start kicking in, we start getting compliments. If you black, you know what I mean. You have gotten compliments on your gray. And you didn't get none when you didn't have it. In terms of whatever's being complimented. And so, old is good here. But overall, the point I was saying was, I always wondered that, like, you be mixing me up in scandals and making up shit. And so, since you said you never heard me in no scandals or nothing, so maybe I look at y'all wrong. I figure y'all do stupid shit like that. I ain't somebody that be online, so I wouldn't know. I mean, I ain't got Facebook and all of that. Twitter, Instagram, none of that. So if you find yourself talking to me on one of them forums, that ain't me. I don't know who you talking to, but if you sent them some bread, get that back. So. Sitting that here. What you doing? And so, hopefully y'all grasp everything I said. Meaning if you young, you need to get your perspective together, man. You're not a star. And nobody's holding you to being one. It's best you find your niche, what you want to be in life. Put your money and your earnings towards that. Hopefully whatever you want to be and do in life, it got to do with, you know, you kind of having control over your own time. Or at least making, you know, enough where you can buy certain things that you may want. You don't want to get a whole bunch of desires and have desires before you even have a desire to want to get an income. You get it? Meaning you should have a desire in your mind like, I'm a big time doctor. You get it? Something that earn a lot of money before you skip over to, I want a Rolex and a nice car. If that's how it worked in your brain, you better bring it back a little bit. Are you going to be somebody, you get my point? Slaving away a lot of your days, always in debt. You get my point? because you're trying to get desires before you can, because you have the mind to have desires before you have the mind to like have an income. And so just keep what I'm saying in mind. You know, a lot of y'all clicking here, you got the ego problem. You see in reverse, you think I got an ego. I guess you convince yourself, what would he know? Listen to what I'm saying. That shit is self-explanatory. I got more experience than y'all, but a lot of y'all don't grasp that. Like I said, I was driving before most y'all ever even knew what a car was. That shit wasn't even a style yet. If not, I got experience. I could tell you everything that you're going to go through about anything. Nigga already was there already. You get my point? I started a little young and early. I'll give you an example. This is something most of y'all don't even know. You know how in LA, Crips started with Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington? And they're like legends for that. And I'm sure everywhere in Los Angeles in a certain neighborhood, there's that story of like the first two that it started with. So if you were blood or something, your neighborhood is a big blood neighborhood, there's the two that it started with. I'm like that in New York. So far before most of y'all times, you get my point? Like that. In the neighborhood I grew up in, me and another fella, we Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington. It started with us, meaning if you're from a place called Dykeman in New York, that part. I'm Tookie Williams up there, nigga, in terms of the gang. There's nobody up there that could say, I was a blood before him. No, you wasn't. Blood, me and another dude, like I said, we legends. We Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington up there that should start with us. You got young dudes that's blood now, they have no clue what that. Meaning they have no clue. Well, they probably do because they from the neighborhood, but let's say you ain't. You wouldn't know that. Like that. Meaning I've been a legend before y'all on other shit that y'all have no clue of. All the blood people that y'all watching, I was a blood before Jim Jones. Meaning he not like Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington in Taft. In my projects, I'm not for real. There's older dudes that turned blood in jail. We had no clue they was blood, and they had no clue we was blood. You joined blood in jail. Let's say you got 10 years. You went to jail in 88. You came home in 98. There was no bloods in New York jail or New York in 88. So they turned blood sometime in the 90s, early 90s in jail. But they ain't get out to 98 like that. Nigga coming home blood, and we turn blood on the street, and we don't got nothing to do with each other or even know. You get it? Like that. I'm giving you that perspective because you might say like, no, I know somebody from your hood that was blood before you. They turned in jail. Like that. You ain't got nothing to do with me, and we ain't got nothing to do with them. You got some people in New York. Blood started in two places in New York. In jail, meaning y'all about to get real history now. If you somebody, maybe you remember the mark of this. You can edit it or something and reshare it on your channel. Normally I don't do this, but y'all gotta be clear on things. The blood started in jail and on the street. It started on the streets with Tupac and Biggie and them crews. Meaning Biggie and Pac, they legends for some shit y'all don't know. That being blood and Crip being brought to New York. And that's overlooked because we get lost on the jail stories of it starting in jail, forgetting, no, you had dudes in New York that had nothing to do with jail. And they was going to the West Coast. And they became blood that way. They don't know nothing about joining in jail. So you had bloods being brought to New York from people that's just free. They rap, sell dope, or whatever they do that caused them to travel. Then you got dudes that got it in jail under OG Mac. You get my point? Tupac and them, meaning Biggie Smalls and that whole crew, they're rhyming in like 93, 94, they Crips. But if you was in New York during that time, you ain't know nothing about that. Like that. In 93, 94, if you lived in New York, you knew nothing about that. You was still wearing any color bandana you wanted to match your outfit. That part. Meaning when Pac and them was running around cripping and blood, and we didn't even know what they was doing. Y'all know now. Like, oh yeah, Pac was on that blood time and Big was on Crip time. But if you go back then, it was so new. We just thought they was wearing bandanas because that's what people did in them times. Oh my God, this nigga's really retarded. So I'm sorry, y'all. That's slang. Blood keep coming in here, and I told y'all he a real bad meth head. Hold on, I have to use the restroom. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Now I don't want this to be a game thing, but I was just giving y'all a little jewels in regards to that. Blood is a lunatic, man. I hope you truly get it together. And so that's one aspect of me y'all don't know. Like I'm one of the first bloods in New York on the low. If you somebody from New York and you like, no, he not, or no, he wasn't the first, I'm way before your time. You had like hubs in New York when it first hit. St. Nick, Manhattanville. Brooklyn was kind of cripped out, but you might have had like 1 or 2 spots. But it was a Manhattan thing first for the most part, and the Bronx thing. But mainly a Manhattan thing, Harlem thing, kind of spread out from there. But you had like Manhattanville, St. Nick, not just the place I'm from, but like these other projects too, where they like hubs, meaning back in the mid 90s. They get thick in them places with bloods, and it's new, so ain't nobody else nowhere. You get it? Really blooding like that. Meaning if you older, you know what I mean. St. Nick, Manhattanville, you could say Taft too, but St. Nick was like a hub. I'm known in St. Nick and Manhattanville. I don't want to hold you. If you thinking like, nah, he capping. Blood, I'm before your time. Meaning I could pull a rank on hella niggas on the low. I just don't ever say nothing about it. I'm really humble, so I don't care. Said I have an inflated ego. I don't have an ego. Y'all just stupid. You don't really know who you talking to. Meaning I could get you whacked, nigga, right now. But you saying I got ego even though you got breath in your fucking lungs, nigga. There's niggas in jail right now that got life. I burnt their hands, meaning I blooded them in. I'm a big homie. But you don't know none of that. They old, meaning they got gray hair too. That part. It ain't about you being scared. It's about what you said, clown. Stop coming here trying to look tough. If you was tough, you'd be somebody and be tough on your own. You wouldn't need to lean on the next nigga sucking on the next nigga dick. Trying to nitpick for, you get it? You'd be gangster already and already have ops. You wouldn't have to reach for make-believe ones. So stop coming in here dumb like that. Now my point of saying that, nigga, was to show you I don't have ego. If I had ego, I'd just figure out who you is and get you done with. He said you won't even fight, but you ain't seen the nigga try and fight me yet. Like I said, man, if any of y'all confused on anything I'm saying, pull up. And ask yourself why in all these years you ain't seen nobody play with me. Maybe you will grasp at some point on your own. But like I said, I'm before a lot of y'all time. From a realer time. That's why I got bullet holes and shit like that. But y'all gangsta ain't got no goddamn marks on y'all. That part, none of that shit fake. Way before your time. And you get it? You just lost cause I ain't gonna carry it on that time. Some of y'all somebody, and I know you don't remember me. But somebody will remind you, like, no, that's so-and-so. Meaning I got my burns and shit under my tattoo, but I'm before y'all time. And I don't want you to get lost where you like, so what happened? Nothing happened, nigga. You looking at me, I got gray hair now. That's what happened. Meaning I got old. I outlasted every goddamn body. That's what happened. And I'm sitting here giving you jewels, nigga. Again, otherwise, what happened? If you wondering, like, man, he can't pull no rank, then what happened? Why I'm sitting right before you right now saying what I'm saying? What happened? That part, nothing. I could still pull rank right now. And be like, you know what? I'm back on my gangster, nigga. And just start getting shit in line. If you're from the street, you know what I mean. I'll bust a couple heads and got them back, like I said. Niggas gotta fall in line. All we gonna be fighting for that shit. And if you from my time, we already did that. You get it? Otherwise, I wouldn't even be sitting here telling you this. I said, I seen you once in my dream. You sound spicy. But my point of bringing that blood stuff up wasn't for y'all to get lost on gangs. I'm just giving you a perspective. Like, y'all don't know me. So I'm in NC. Salam, shalom. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't know me. Y'all think like he got an ego. Blood, you don't have no clue who you really talking to. You get my point? You just lost in dumb times. Y'all forget y'all fate. And that, oh my God, can some of y'all get y'all retardedness together, man? But overall, you know, I've been a legend. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. That's how I went viral. If you wondering, like, how this nigga popped up out of nowhere and went viral. Nigga, a lot of people know me in real life. I'm not from y'all time. You get my point? I'm from a time where you go place to place. In that, nigga, 50,000 people know me in real life. Not like 50,000 niggas just know me from online. Before I ever even get online, there's 50,000, 100,000 people that know me in reality. When I go online, do you get it? Oh shit, I know Cheese. That's how I went viral. If you wondering, like, how'd he go viral? In real life, people know me. That's what, you get it? That's how fame was based in the past. If you was popular in real life, then the nigga would like make you a star. And now they already know it should be a go. Popular. In the daytime, y'all just buy like views or whatever, make yourselves look popular in that. Oh my God, I don't argue with clowns online. Get a life. Comes to terms with trolling, don't. Can't monetize that shit. I mean, you working for free. But that's how I went viral like that. If you're wondering, you've been struggling to go viral for so long. You like, why I can't go viral? Nobody don't know you in real life. And most of the people y'all see go viral, where you have that thought, like, why did they go viral? They know a lot of people in real life. They probably ain't from your times. And that, when people see them, they know them. So they just click off that. Meaning nobody told y'all to follow me. Nigga usually go viral because the stars say like follow him or somebody's promoting me for y'all to like me. If you wondering like why niggas act like they don't like him, but this nigga went viral like a motherfucker. That's how many people know me in real life. And so you just that nigga online, like, and I'm just a humble soul, so the way I carry it you wouldn't never know. And that's just real talk. I mean, if you know me in real life, no, I'm not lying. And I don't carry it like that. Like, I got more rank than all these blood niggas. That's y'all own young kid thing. Y'all lost and that's y'all thing. Peace and wisdom, true, Chris. It's real. Meaning, if I'm from most of y'all neighborhoods, I would have been the little guy that your people should like stay away from him. If me, Cameron, and Jim Jones and them was the same age, they peoples would have been telling them to stay away from me. Get it? Y'all going to college, y'all got a chance. Blood is gone. Like, stay away from him. Not because I'm a bad person, but I was a gangster back in the day, nigga. And so if they look at you and be like, well, you know that nigga gonna get shot, what you think gonna happen to you when you with him? You know he sell dope every day? What if they kick his door and you gonna be with him? Like that. I'm that guy in the neighborhood. I ain't a bad person where you like stay away from him because he's bad. Stay away from him because he really a fucking gangster. And when they kick his door in or somebody come to shoot him or rob him or something, you're gonna be with him. And that ain't even your life. Like that. I was that kid, you know, ahead of my time. So that's why I had a daughter young and shit like that. And I got more experience on a lot of shit than y'all. But most of y'all really just bozos, you feel me? Just online capping. So you don't get it. And so in real life, and even on here, like I said, most of y'all lost an ego. Meaning when y'all feel dumb and less, you be like, Silas, you got ego. Meaning when y'all butt hurt. But I'm a humble person. But not because like how y'all view humility. I just tell you I'm humble. Otherwise you see me and confuse your own self. You get my point? I'm not tucked away like a star, like a regular person. In that you might get lost and be like, man, he capping. No, he just humble like that. Blood don't really give a fuck. Move around how I be move around. It ain't no big deal to me. It ain't no big deal to me to walk down the street. I used to walk down the street when I was selling dope. And you niggas ain't gonna play with me. Nobody wasn't playing with me like that when I was selling dope. So my mind's still there. You get it? Y'all still sheeps. I'm not even bringing it into my mind like it's ain't nothing gonna happen. What the fuck I look like, nigga? It's gonna be what it be. But I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. You get it? And that, you be like, man, he probably capping. Because I don't see him like bigger than life. Because I'm humble. I don't like all that shit. You get my point? Y'all not really from the street. So y'all perspective of a real street person is like, a rap star dude. Y'all don't have a mind to say no, a real street person don't. They want to be regular. You get it? Meaning this real street dude want to be able to walk around and you don't have a desire to be like the star. You don't want to pull up and niggas going, oh my God, it's... You want to pull up and niggas know him. Like, oh, what up, big homie? Where he good. He don't have the desire for the dick sucking aspect. The desire for like the respect aspect where it's like, yo, I could pull up. Just imagine if Drake could just pull up in your hood with no bodyguards. But y'all know Drake. Pull up and shit like that. What's up, y'all? Boom, boom. And ain't nobody playing with him or nothing. He just regular the niggas. They like, nah, we been new Drake. Drake, you get it? Drake, bro. Like that. When I had that mind where it's like, I need to be on Front Street. Everybody already know me. I don't need to be on no street. You get it? Like that. And so, try to grasp. Like I said, y'all be on here learning all the lies and weirdo shit. But y'all got to come to terms to that. Meaning that all start with y'all own self. The moment y'all decide that y'all half the gangsters, you get my point? It's the moment y'all pulling for fake shit. Not grasping, you wouldn't know what tough was. Even if somebody like, brought you through the ranks of shit. Try to grasp. It's a sex offender. You see how y'all be now? You live in them times. Y'all be make up stupid shit. You start here. Dishonor's supposed to be there already. Dishonor ain't something that you make up and then try. You get it? Meaning you don't look at me and then come to conclusions that you want me to be dishonorable. And now you start reaching for anything you could say that you make up. Sex offender, this thing and that thing. I'm saying that because you got all kind of dummies that watch these shows. And that, like I said, y'all be desperate for something negative to pull for. In that, you might be in your mind like, maybe he do got something like that. Y'all like gullible and dumb. I don't have nothing like that anywhere in association with me. You get it? Nigga just literally blurted that out for no reason. I don't have nothing to do with none of that. If you know me in real life, you know, like, he have nothing to do with sex offender shit. Blood ain't never been locked up for that kind of shit. Ain't never been an accusation against him about it. You couldn't seek out a chick that'd be willing to lie about it. You get it? Meaning it's the furthest thing that have anything to do with me. Y'all live in a time where y'all want people to be dishonorable before they are. And that you reaching to blurt out the dumbest shit you can. Anything you hear about me is a lie. I don't have no dirt of no sort on me. So if you ever see a stupid comment somewhere, just overlook it. I'm not really gonna waste my time on that shit too much, but I'm from old school times. You move right, y'all raised like being a bozo was cool. I kind of was raised in a different way, where solid was cool. You get it? And that, I ain't really got no dirt on me. Sounds like I got ADHD. Attention span is short. Got all the problems in the world, man. But that's real. Start there. A lot of y'all need to stop doing that. Meaning, not in regards to me. I ain't been paying no mind. I'm grown. It wouldn't matter to me whatever y'all made up. And if people believe it, I wouldn't care because I'm past that age where I'm pulling for y'all to like, you get it? Like me. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not going to be hanging with the kids. So what, you get my point? What would it matter? But just in sakes for my own kids, you know, they might got a little bit of me in them. They gonna fuck you up or something like that. They probably would take offense to shit like that. They got to live, you know, stupid times. Not me so much. This nigga retarded. He don't even live in the United States, but he talking about he'll beat me up. Champ, once you talk like that, we done. We past talking. Meaning a lot of y'all be lost on that. You a clown. You're not gonna do anything. If I ever seen you and was fully aware that you say like you said, I'd blow you open right there. You get it? Meaning a lot of y'all make y'all threats, but nobody know who you are. You're just a bozo. Fair enough. I guess in your brain you think like, if you threaten somebody, they're gonna get it. If you threaten me, you're gonna have to stand on that shit even after you think you don't. Meaning if I ever seen you, even if we didn't have no, you get it? But you said that now. So just how I am, but you still said it. So what happened? And you can't get out of it. Like, no, but that was then. I don't care when it was. What happened? Meaning you gotta beat me up because you already said you was. Otherwise, I'm gonna get the hooking off on you. You're not gonna get that talking like that. But I'm just making it like, for you can grasp. I'm expecting you to stand on whatever you said because that's what you said. Otherwise, what you saying it for? And if you gonna do whatever you gonna do, just do it. I'm not gonna talk you out of it. I'm gonna talk you into it. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up, Silas. I'm gonna talk you into it. Like, yeah, you should, and your mama's a bitch. Your kids is dirty. I'm gonna talk you into it. Like, you must need some hyping up. I don't know what you call it. What y'all be doing when y'all be talking shit? Hyping yourselves up, pump yourself up to get like ready. But I don't come from that time. You don't have to be hyped about nothing. You can always get punched in the mouth. Just off GP. You know, get points. Like from them times when you deck a nigga, it's like the video game. Points come out and shit. I just deck you for the points. Count it up later. Cause you ain't nothing but a change for a 5-ass nigga anyway. You know, like Nino Brain say, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. You after that change was made, nigga, you just a change for 5-ass nigga. You G money after a nigga made change out of him. Like, sit your $5 ass down. The nigga made the change. Like, you that. Like, that's why I say, like, you just a change for 5-ass nigga. Like $2.35 or something. $4.72. Like, shit went over your head. I already get it. Salam. Waste my time with change for 5-ass niggas. I just want to make sure I'm crystal clear on that. Salami. Now, where was I at? Oh, giving y'all deep juice. I got 2 hours in. Okay, I got a little more time. This is fun. Hopefully y'all see Slang got real, get it? He had a real mental case. He was like that before. That's why I had to tell him, like, blood, you gotta get off the shrooms. You like retarded. Slang is the dude that keep coming in here as different people to say the same thing he already said the first time. How y'all become obsessed like that? Meaning I ain't used to weird shit like that. You might be somebody like that. You mad obsessed with me and shit like that. In a bad way. Those of y'all that's obsessed with me in a bad way. You like, ooh, watch when I see Silas. I'm gonna die. That's not a joke. And I'm not telling you to scare you. I don't know what you think gonna happen. You get it? Meaning for some of y'all, you don't look at your life and yourself. So you was raised up, you was kind of sheltered and shit like that. You a bozo. You feel me? I done had mad things, you know? Knife fights. Stab too. I don't want you to think this a movie where nigga like I had a knife fight and a shootout and I never got no. I stab me a nigga, he stab me back, he gets it in. Somebody gonna lose. That mean die. Now you don't come from none of that kind of stuff. You just mad tough. Talking tough online like that. You don't really come from no. You don't come from no. You don't even come from an environment that would where you could get tough. I mean, some like you say, you from North Carolina and shit. You from the back, from like a back little alley or some shit. You wouldn't last on a New York corner. There's too many people. I mean, some of y'all think you tough, but you only tough because the place you from is so small and not even populated like that, blood. But let me see you be tough on the crowd in New York, blood. Peace and wisdom, real Chris. Let me see you be tough where there's a bunch of tough people just all packed into one place. That part, half y'all that swear you tough, you wouldn't even last for a week in a place like New York or Chicago, or you get it, one of the crowded places. Point I'm making is you sheltered away, you were a whole bozo. Somehow you convince yourself like, I'm an old man now, so I get it. Maybe my swag ain't up to par. You feel me? Or maybe you just looking wrong. Meaning if I stand up, most of y'all will wear what I got on. Like, I'm in the loop still, but I don't know how you seeing me. So you like this nigga's a bozo like me, right? Meaning you a bozo. So you like Silas is a bozo like me. If I ever see him, you get it? I'm not like you, man. You want to be tough. This is you being tough. This is me trying to be nice. Get it? I'm not trying to be tough. I already know. If y'all see me just in raw form, you get it? So I'm trying to be like courteous. You know my courtesy. I know most of them, they ain't really, they tough in their own head. They ain't really been tested on this tough though. You get my point? And I'm knowing my reality, like, you know, when I was young, I was kind of going blood. I mean, shot every goddamn week out this motherfucker. Stabbed every week. Basically, fight every week. Some of y'all lost it to the fake talk of the time. You say, man, you ain't tough. You got all them wounds. From a time when you front line, nigga. And every crew got the front line niggas that bust their hammer. And if anything go down, everybody going to get them. And they don't mind because they showing up every time. With bullet holes and all of that in them, and they don't give a fuck. It's for the set. Meaning it's for my block, nigga. We got beef. That niggas gonna come through and think they just gonna do what they gonna do. They may not. Cause I ain't with it. And so I go get my pistol, nigga, and we can get it going. And it's about 3 other 4 other niggas like me. And you get it? When niggas spin that block, who you think they looking for? Not you. Me. Why? Because when it go down, I'm the one that's going to do something. That's why I got all the holes, nigga. And I don't mind. Meaning y'all ain't never met no real gangster before. It's really like that. He got all them holes and shit because he with it. And that's for his set, nigga. That's his family. You get it? So you look at it from a family. You got a mother, a daughter, a grandmother. You say, I take the burden, nigga. If anybody pull up on this family, I'm shooting. And they got to get through me first. So you get it? You gonna have the damage. But that's your glory. Like, you get it? That's like my shield, nigga. I tell you, man, you put any work in, that part. I expect to see work on your body, nigga. Again, did you put any work in for the set? I'm from old school. That's how nigga pull up on you. Tears in the eyes and all that. Nigga, did you put in any work? And he about to tear because he did. He remember this shit. And you about to die, nigga, if you didn't. While you carrying it on like you so tough. Like that. If one of y'all pull up on me playing with me, man, and all I done been through in my life, me knowing you just a whole bozo that think this real life is YouTube, you know what would happen to you? People that grew up me probably laughing like, nigga run up on that nigga, and they a YouTube type of goof bag, you get it? It's gonna be a bad day for you now. That's all I can tell you. This nigga's still coming in here. Champ, you got the grass, you a clown. I don't hurt your feelings. A lot of y'all be lost in that back and forth action. Says, so is the wisest man alive more wise than the wisest woman alive? It's not my goal to be the wisest man alive. It's just an observation. You get it? Meaning I'm wiser than y'all. But that should be crystal clear to y'all. Why y'all so desperate to be wise before y'all are? Some of y'all be like, I'm wise too, blood. You do not know half the scholarship I know. You can't just think wise is just you just blabbering your own philosophy. Grasp somebody else's philosophy. And you get wisdom, everything all around the board, not just whatever you think you good at. Like I said, some of y'all ain't even got no scholarship. You was on the special ed list in school, so you gonna be like, the school don't count for nothing. Everything count. When I tell you I'm wise, I'm talking everything, not just what I want it to be. I will bust your ass in schoolwork. I don't care if you in college right now. That's what I mean when I say I'm wise. Not like, oh, I'm just smart and whatever I say I am. Whatever you do, I guarantee after we talk, you will come to realize he a little more wiser on my own thing that I thought I was so great at. He get it from a higher perspective. You a mechanic. I understand energy better than you. Get it? You just know how to make lights come on. But like you don't understand metals. Meaning you don't understand telecommunications or energy. But let's just go to telecommunications. I know that ain't got nothing to do with lights, but it's the same, just more advanced. Telecommunications got to do with one knowing what metals to use. The same way electrician, he got to know his metals a little bit. He got to know a copper wire, aluminum, or nickel wire. You get it? He got to know his positives and negative wires, so to say, his metals. The metals is how he going to get the energy or conduct it. Meaning you need lights. This have to do with metals. And metals have to do with conducting energy. You got different kinds of metals, gold, copper, silver. Metals y'all never heard of. I'm sorry. It's water. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up. Cause I got to eat, big baby. But overall, hopefully y'all grasp. I forget what I was explaining before I took a little break. Crypto after hours. This is slang. You gotta get your life together, champ. You carrying on. If I ask you what's the end thing you want, I mean, I ain't gonna block you. I'm gonna let you convince yourself you tough. Nobody believe you though. You get my point? Meaning, if I tell you what you gonna do and when we get into that, where you stop running your mouth and actually start making moves towards doing whatever these threats that you call yourself doing. When we get into that part. Now, at some point, you may realize you're not going to have no answer to that. He said, I want to test them hands. We got that part. Now, when you going to make motions for that to happen and comment with the answer to that, meaning when am I dusting your ass off according to you, since you want to test these hands, I'm going to blow your throat clean open. But that's not even I wouldn't care who here, it don't matter. Like you said, we gonna test these hands out. So you think you control how things work. So like I already know you lunch, but cool. Like you say, he said we can set it up. Huh? You tough. But now we supposed to make an appointment. Now I really was tough in my life. Ain't no appointment, blood. When I see you, I'm dumping off in your head. End of story. How you my op, but we could make an appointment? He said, you talking like you about that. I'm letting you see you ass, nigga. You need me to get to you. He said, so let's set it up. Why? I wouldn't need to set up anything with you. I could just get you. You following what I'm saying? You're like somebody talking tough to me, but you're like, so let's fight. I just go in your mouth. Fight back if you want. But you're like, let's set it up. Meet me then. Why your tough is dependent on me. Meaning you tough, but you sound like a kid. I gotta sign off on your tough. Like, you get it? Okay, I thought you was tough. Just pull up, nigga. Say, I don't know where you at. Well, how you skipped over all of that? How you get a problem with somebody, but you don't know where they at? The point I'm trying to show you is you kept talking to yourself, nigga. You never had no intent. That's why you got no leeway to do nothing, and you asking me to line it up for you. He said, how I sound like a kid. I just explained to you how you did. Whatever you type in is words. Those words got a frequency or a tone. This is in regards to what you're talking about. Meaning you tough, but you can't even be tough. You like a tough kid. You can make an agreement to meet somebody after school to fight. Even though in that real gangster life, nobody's at. You see how you watch YouTube all day? So you see the fake dudes like, let's set up a fade. Let's shoot the fade. In real gang life, that's not how that happens. Nobody's asking to get it. You a bozo right there. Just go handle your bump. I don't have to line up the fade with you. I'm fucking you up, nigga. That's that. Would I see you? It wouldn't matter where it's at. It could be at the mall. I'm knocking you out at the mall. But there will be no communication between us because I don't like you, nigga. So I would never be like, yo, we could meet up here. Stop talking to me, nigga. If you in my presence where you could act, you get it? If you ain't in my presence, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't like you. We ops. So you get my point? You a fake op. Meaning you a groupie. You like me, you want to see me so you could just see me. And maybe ask for an autograph. You possessed or you obsessed with me. And that's why you want to see me. It's not so you could do nothing. Other than that, you would already had all that worked out. That part. He said, I'm scared to meet you. Like I said, you let me know when you taking care of this business. That part. You see how you talking in circles, nigga, and everybody clearly can see that? I'm just trying to help you see you a sucker. A bozo. You convincing yourself I'm soft and don't want to meet up with you. Even though we all crystal clear, nigga, you would never come nowhere I'm at. And if I pulled up on you, you'd run. I'm sure everybody believed that. Nigga said, call my line. This is why I keep saying you a groupie. What I need to talk to you for? That part. For what? What we need to talk about? I don't like you. Nigga dumb. Like, get your life together, champ. Either you gonna be a groupie, right? Or just get gone. Everyone want me to stop talking to you. Sorry to hurt your feelings. You said everybody wants you to call. Really, everybody want me to stop talking to you and get back to what I was doing, but I'm hoping this little bit of attention you get will help you to go on your way so you don't have to come back every time I do a video, because you seem to have unlimited fucking Google accounts. He said they swear New York City's soft. I ain't got nothing to do with New York. I'm my own man. I don't live by y'all shit. Place don't make you. You what you is. Outside of that, blood is a bozo. Like, you don't see how he don't. I don't see how some of y'all don't see you a clown. Like, I'm just trying to get him to see, like, you don't have no intentions to do nothing, champ. You're just a groupie. That's why you like, call me and let's set it up. And you talking like things is a joke, completely oblivious to reality. I don't know you. If you pull up on me, more than likely you're going to get shot in your head. What else would you think would happen? And that go for any kind of person. Even a woman. If you pull up to the house to some shit, what you think gonna happen? What are y'all thinking? Like, I'm just asking because you talking like this is a real conversation. Like, where you at? You actually think I don't know you? You gonna pull up on me and we gonna have a fade? You think y'all watch Queens Flip? So y'all guess y'all seen the one podcast that told him that and they fought. Blood. All I could tell you, man, is I come from the streets back in the day. I'm older now. I try to keep everything on the up and up, but stop playing with me, please. Because if one of y'all, I'm gonna eventually be like, you know what? I'm here, so and so. Come. When you're mad, gullible, and stupid, you're gonna come for a fade and get dumped off in your head. And let me help you. I wouldn't, you know, say like self-defense. I don't care about none of that. Ain't none of that never had nothing to do with me. Niggas been busting off on niggas since back in the days before they had carry laws. I don't care nothing about y'all laws. I never did. What would it matter to me? If you thinking like, oh, you ain't gonna get out of that. I'm not looking to get out of nothing. You gonna get dumped off in your head, nigga, and I'm gonna go on my way like I would have back in the day. They catch up to me when they do. They probably won't, though. I don't got time to sort through your mess. I mean, like, he pulled up, but blood, if you pulling up threatening me, you're dying, I'll figure out the rest after that. I'm not about to sit around talking about, well, what if? Well, what if you should just never pulled up? How about that? Other than that, go play with other little kids, my nigga. Because one of y'all gonna eventually aggravate me for real. And you gonna get hurt beyond what you could fathom. Now, on a real level, 90% of y'all, you can't fuck with me with the hands. You need to get that out your mind. Meaning I will bloody and blow your nose out. 50% of the professional boxers they got can't fuck with me. And it's not a secret. I'm sure most of them know. God, this is not a game. I come from the hood for real. That's all we used to do is wrestle and slap box all day. I'm not a stranger to physicals. You get it? I'm not frail and weak where you gonna grab up. You get it? Most of y'all will touch me and nothing will happen. My body wouldn't even move, and I just cold drop the shit out you. And you probably be like, damn, that nigga felt like metal. When I pushed him, he felt like a fucking solid metal. Meaning most of y'all don't get that. My body been through the ringer, nigga. Your shit all soft. You get my point? Your body all delicate. I got cuts everywhere. My face isn't even like yours. You punch me, ain't nothing gonna happen. Y'all looking on TV. Maybe you need to see me in real life, blood. I got cuts in my eyebrows, meaning I shake since young. No gloves needed. You can have any weapon you want. We ain't doing that. We ain't like, no, you gotta be fair. Do whatever you need to do to win, do it, blood. Cause my hand's gonna go off in your face. You can have all the knobs you want. I'll just have stabs in my hands and shit, which I do, but ain't no thing to me, blood. You need a knife, get your knife. Hopefully I ain't got one on me. If I don't, I'll be shaking. You gonna lose still, nigga. I'm gonna catch your shit in my arm or somewhere, and you gonna die. And that's not no joke. Meaning some of y'all really contemplating like, is he joking? You could, I don't know why, what you looking at. I don't know why you would think I am. But I've been around a long time, blood. I don't name nothing but air in between y'all. If that's your goal in life, I want to test the wise one out. Test me on wisdom, blood. Trying to get my life over to that kind of shit. Like I said, I got kids, I got grands. Ain't a good look for me to dust none of y'all off. You gotta know that. But you're not gonna play with me. Meaning you not never gonna pull up on me talking out of pocket or in a threatening manner and don't think you're not going to die. You're gonna die. I'm not sure why you don't think you would, but outside of that, that ain't the kind of work that I want. Meaning you're not helping me if you come in here playing tough games with me. It's best you just play wise games with me. That's what I'm going for. It's not a good look if I dust you off and I gotta pick my son up from school and they know me as the nigga that be dusting motherfuckers off. You get my point? So this is the reason why I changed my life to begin with. I'm a realist, so that shit don't go with the real life that I have. If you wondering like why you ain't gangster no more, it don't blend no more. I'm trying to tell my daughter shit and my son shit, it don't blend. If you get it, I'm blowing nigga shit. That's why. Meaning when I look at my kids and I tell them I don't give a fuck what you heard about me. Will you ever seen me doing anything gangster or unfatherly like around you? You have nothing to say. You get it? Change my life for that, meaning real change, so I could stand on it when I'm talking to them. You know me as the wise person, your father. That's all you ever seen. Whatever you might have heard I did when I was younger, you get it? That ain't got nothing to do with you or me now. I'm your daddy. Whoever lost on what they lost on, that's what they lost on. And if you play with me, you get it? I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna dust your shit off bad. There's not gonna be no words. I'm not somebody that's gonna be arguing back and forth with you in public like you got 1 or 2 words with me. Some of y'all have learned that over these years too, meaning I did put my hands on a few. I ain't gonna even hold you. But I ain't with that shit. Meaning don't be overly talking to me like you dumb, especially if I don't know you. We ain't got nothing to talk about if you on that time. Meaning if you talking to me like you tough, don't say nothing to me. That part, I'm gonna open you up like you can right there. Your shit gonna spread like, just like back in the day. I'll blow you open. You deal with it. And so hopefully, some of y'all grasp that. I ain't big on the tough stuff. I kind of despise it. You're gonna aggravate me if you acting like you tough. If you are, you get it? I know how it be. Meaning those of y'all that's authentic and you been through the ringer, you want to be better, but you still struggling, you kind of gangster. I ain't knocking you, I get it. Overall, I'm blessed, I'm aware of that. But if you were like a half of bozos, don't play on that stuff, man. That's what disturbed me. How y'all play on it and it's not even people come up in that, you get it? We kinda come up in that. Nobody reached for that. You kinda get chosen out the bunch. I mean, whoever was a gangster, they didn't choose that. The circumstances and how things just fucked up. Like, that's how that happened. Y'all from a time where y'all reached to be gangster. You want to be a gangster. I'm from a time where shit just fuck up for you. Me, my mama went to jail and get it. Shit just get bad. Shit get bad, you get low. Like, and so that's how that happened with me. Those of y'all that reach to be gangster just for fun because you think it's the style, you bozo to me. I ain't really got no remorse for you. Like if you get your shit noodled, I wouldn't care because you playing with stuff people don't play with. But people really trying to get out of there. Try to grasp. So never disrespect a man with a proper foundation. A lot of y'all think I'm young. You don't really grasp in y'all head. I'm old. I just look young. I took care of myself over the years. You know, I ain't really... It's like I tell y'all, I never really indulged with the drugs. And that be the shit that make you, like, beat the fuck down in life, where you losing your perspective on what's what. So I still could blend in with y'all times. I get paid like y'all online, even though I'm an old schooler. You know, I find my way. I ain't, you get it? Off track or nothing. I know what's up. I'm just not y'all age to be getting lost in all y'all do. But I just deal with a little bit that's good. Like that. And that's all you can hope for, meaning. I gotta hope when you get my age, my nigga, you alright, you still holding on, you still, you feel me? Up the par. And that's gonna boil down to that. If you moderate in your ways and have your fun, but you don't want to be getting lost out there. You can have a drink here, there, but you don't want to be the nigga drinking every day. You smoke you some reefers every now and then, but you don't want to be the nigga that's just blowing it down every day and you ain't even handling your business. You don't want to be that. Like that. Whatever I play around with, I play. And from that time, you flirt around with life. Don't be marrying shit. You get it? You flirt around with liquor, nigga. Don't marry it. You like Bud? Flirt around with it. Try not to get married to Mary Jane, cause... And that's anything. Heroin, I shouldn't even have to explain the heaviest drugs like heroin and shit. Y'all should just know that off rip. Just don't even play with that. But you do got the little baby shit. Cocaine, I look at that as a heavy one. Meaning that's something I would never deal with. Crack, heroin, these is drugs I would never deal with. I wouldn't care what time I came up in. I could have been born in the heroin times. I would not have been on heroin. I could have been born in the coke times. Because I wasn't really born in the... I was lucky. I was born in the times where niggas was drinking 40s and smoking weed. So, you get it? Most people in my age bracket, we ain't... All that other shit was frowned upon. So you kind of look stupid in my generation if you was a crackhead or a cokehead. And there was a few, but for the most part, we the generation where our fathers is the ones that went to jail for selling crack and smoking it, and our mothers was on it, and you get it? Not mine's, but I'm just giving you a perspective. My generation, that generation. We synced it. You get it? We the leftover shit. So you look wild dumb being a fucking cokehead, and everybody in your neighborhood know, like, nigga, your mom's blood, what the fuck are you doing? You get it? My pops used to fuck around with crack. You know how dumb I would look if I smoked crack? Everybody would be like, come on, bro, you know more than anybody how this story and how did that happen? Come from them times. So watching Wu-Tang and shit, they was smoking, yeah, like Molly. That shit came out when I was like 30, man. Meaning I'm blessed in that way. Most of the shit y'all fall into, I was old as shit when it came out. How would I look like? I don't even know where you get Molly from, my nigga. I don't know, lie to you. That's little kid shit. It's after my time. You get it? And it's not likely that somebody gonna be in their 40s looking to drink syrup and shit. When all that came out, I was old already. Meaning a lot of y'all don't realize that. I've been grown since like 2000 or shit. That's a long time ago. We didn't even have none of this weed y'all got when I was grown already. So that's why I always tell y'all I'm not from y'all time. Like y'all fucked up, but y'all got a lot to fuck y'all up though. I'm blessed a little bit. We ain't have all that dumb shit. All we had was heroin and cocaine, nigga, crack, and weed. And white boys had shit like mushrooms and all that weird shit, but we ain't fuck with that. And that. Drugs wasn't a thing when I was growing up. And that I never really got. I ain't never been a clubbing type of person. I always been reserved. Make my money. I've been a father since 19, so I don't have that much room for error. You get it? You 19, you could fuck up. I can't, nigga. I got a whole daughter. I have to pay rent, nigga. You live with your mother, if whatever, she gonna work that out. Ain't nobody working out shit for me, nigga. You get it? I gotta make sure there's food on the fucking table for my baby mother, and I gotta make sure these bills is paid. I sell dope, so my baby mama spoil you, nigga. Whatever government assistance chicks from the ghetto get, she ain't got none of that shit. She think we rich, nigga. Like that, I'm 19. I got no room for error. That's why I say if you looking for dirt on me, you wasting your time, blood. I've been occupied since young. I can't make no mistakes, man. I can't fuck up and go to jail, blood. Like y'all don't get that. My mom in jail. If I go to jail, my baby mama and daughter done, nigga. I can't fuck up. And that I never made no mistakes. Like, but I can't. And so it been like that for me since 19. Where I have to be an adult. I have to make good fucking decisions. I can't make fucking bad decisions. Otherwise I'm gonna have to live it. And other people too. And that, you get it? I always been reserved since like 19. So we had weed stores. Not me. Last thing we need is weed stores in the 2000s. Y'all don't need nothing now. That's what got y'all all spaced the fuck out in the head. But coming here, I'm just an older fella. A humble older fella. And don't forget that part. You know, a lot of y'all get lost on the humble wise servant. You lost in your ego shit. Before y'all ever said I had an ego, what was my name? That part. I'm saying that so you could grasp. When I say humble wise servant, I'm not rubbing nothing in your face. You just lost on ego. Meaning you just desperate to say I have an ego. And that when I say humble, you take it as like I'm antagonizing y'all. This nigga ain't humble. Why he keep saying that? I was saying that before y'all made up this narrative that I had an ego. And that you was calling me the humble servant. Meaning all y'all that's blurting up this ego shit used to call me the humble wise servant. Why I ain't humble no more? What you gonna say? You changed? Lord, whoever go back to my first video, they gonna see this person right here. What y'all about to lie and say, no, you changed? Go to my first video and you tell me. My hairstyle changed, but I wasn't funny before. I didn't talk shit before. I wasn't an asshole since the day y'all knew me. That part. Why y'all called me humble all that time, man? That part. My character never changed. That's why most of y'all, you say, if I think back to the beginnings, yeah, Silas always was funny. I forgot. He been cursing niggas out since he came. Like, that part. Why did y'all call me humble then? because that was always my name, the humble servant. You get it? That shit didn't bother y'all back then. Why it bother y'all now? When I say like humble servant, what you gonna say? Cause you got ego? I've been the same way. So why did it matter then? Why it matter now? It didn't before. That part. Y'all are lost in y'all own created narrative. So according to y'all, I have ego. But that's y'all made all that up. And you just want to see that because nobody want to be wrong. You get it? You said I got ego. You don't want to be like, oh, maybe I was wrong. So now you keep looking through that lens. But if I say what changed with me, that part. If anybody that's just regular and don't know me or y'all, and they look back at my other videos, and now they gonna be like he the same way. Blood was cursing niggas out and shit like that. Like he do seem like he do what he want. Nothing changed. Y'all just made up shit at some point. Y'all start making up shit and y'all never stopped. Now y'all lost in all that shit y'all made up. You get my point? So now some of y'all convince yourself, man, you a sucker. Dust you off, blood, you high. And don't even get comfortable with that. Like I don't even play with shit like that. You feel me? You gonna respect me as a man. That ain't even up for debate. You get my point? So I don't want none of y'all to ever get lost on that. Don't disrespect me as a man and don't disrespect like my character as a man. Y'all live in a time where y'all would just say any insults that y'all want. Ain't no big deal. Don't play with me on that, like being a man. You can play however you want. Don't play on my manhood where you playing like that. You get your shit dusted off for real. I don't play like that. You don't never lose sight that I'm a man and you're gonna respect me like that. I ain't got to be cool or nothing like, you feel me? I'm from them times. And that go even in jail. Like, you can't rape no nigga if it's clear he a man. It don't matter if you got 4, 5 niggas with you and y'all could just beat him up and take it. You can't do that though, because blood is a man. Like that. Y'all don't live by certain etiquette and real shit. Where it's like, whatever's whatever. Everybody's still what they is. The bozo's the bozos, the real dude's the real dude, and it don't matter what's what. That's always what it is. Meaning if the bozo got 50 people with him, you still gotta treat him like what he is. You can't give in and then you get it? That's what's gonna make the bozo think he really what he ain't. And if somebody's solid and you got the upper hand, you better not lose sight that they solid. Cause after you don't have the upper hand, you're gonna have to deal with whatever they are. So it's best to just deal with people like what they are. Y'all live in the daytimes where y'all like want people to be what y'all want them to be. If somebody make you mad so you want them to be pussy now, then you go out your way to try to create that narrative to just get beat the fuck up at some point. It ain't worth it. Avoid problems. Most of y'all need to learn that. You look real when you can avoid problems. Everybody got love and respect for you when it ain't like that. That's when you look solid. You're running around here trying to act like you tough, looking for problems. That definitely is not the way. K Flame said, do you have an autobiography? I'm humble. I really need y'all to get that through y'all head. If y'all did, then you get it? Y'all be good. So you say you got an autobiography. I don't deal with myself. You get it? I don't have no desire to tell y'all like, you see how I said, man, I'm first blood. I'm fucking Raymond Washington in my neighborhood. I've been teaching all this time. I never said that because I don't care. I'm intrigued by wisdom. Wisdom saved my life, not no gangster shit, so I don't care about none of that. If I could erase it, I would. It don't help me. I'm old now, nigga. Whatever dumb shit I did as a kid, that don't help me in grown man world. My being an ex-gangster don't help me. When I'm sitting down with other 41-year-olds, It's a hindrance. But a lot of people that's my age now, they're mature. So you get it? I don't get all of that dumb shit. They fully understand. No, he's like the rest of us. Meaning they was my, you get it? We all older, so we get it. We was all something, nigga. We all, you get lost in this life when you were a kid and it lasts however long it lasts, but it's just good that you got out of that. That's my perspective for anybody 41 and anybody that I know that's around my age and they older, they got that mind too. Everybody falling and shit, man. Some people never even get out, they die in it. So it's just a blessing you made it out of that perspective of mine. And then you on the right track. But if y'all can get that in your mind, I'm really humbled. This is why when a lot of y'all don't know this, Sarnetta had wanted me to, like my first year teaching, maybe the second. I think it was the first though. Sarnetta TV was having like an award show. Some of y'all might remember that. And he had me as somebody, as a runner up for an award. And I never showed up to the award show. And the conflict was because I said, what am I getting an award for? I just fucking started. Somebody with ego gonna say that? Meaning that's what I told Sarnetta then. So he's looking at me like this nigga's difficult. I'm not difficult. I don't see like why the fuck SETI, Umar Johnson, and all these people been teaching for 10 years. Nigga, I just popped the fuck up. What kind of games you playing? Meaning you either gonna make me lose or you about to disrespect a whole bunch of niggas that been teaching. I just got here. I don't even know what y'all doing yet. Like that. I'm humble. I don't know how to pretend and shit like shit more than it is. Nigga, it's whatever it is with me. It's usually good for me, but I don't get it. Meaning he have a bigger perspective of me, obviously, than I have of myself. Because I'm like, what the fuck am I in? You just invite me, I'll be at the award. Why am I running up for something? You get it? You got to remember I ain't have all this work put in yet. I barely got videos up. What you talking about? My mind real. Motherfuckers don't even barely know who I am. What you talking? What we doing? And that take a little bit of offense. Like, this nigga, I don't know, y'all got the wrong perspective. Like I said, I'm humble. If you kind of grasp that, and then I put that in my name for a reason. So you can know, like, not how y'all use it, where y'all use it to try to look like y'all good. I don't view humility as good. I'm just humble, so I just tell you, like, I'm humble. So you know, like, I ain't doing all that extra shit. So you might want to get that shit out your mind if you got that kind of mind, like, you follow? I have 10,000 in my pocket, but we not doing nothing, like, I'm chilling, nigga. You get it? Like that, like I'm humble. I don't fucking care about all that weird shit. Like that. If you know me in real life, you know that. I have your whole car in my pocket, my nigga walking up the block. I want to walk, I want some fresh air. I want to see people. I've been chilling in the house. I'm like that, like humble, where you will really get lost. Like, blood walking up the block, he must be having a bad day. I just bought my baby mama, my son, and myself some shoes, and you get it? I got about 10 in my pocket walking down the block. Ain't nothing wrong with me. And I'm just getting fresh fucking air. Like that. You will see me and be like, man, there might be something wrong with Silas. You see, I'm clean always. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just old school. I'm humble. I don't really, y'all fake. You get it? Y'all all famous stars, even though y'all not. So, I try to grasp that. I'm humble in my actions and my ways. And not the shit y'all talk about, I don't be thinking about. I'm thinking about no autobiography. I'm not teaching y'all me. I don't see why y'all want to know me anyway. The wisdom's posted. You get it? You being wise and better than you are should be like the most interesting thing to you. Learning different scholarships and things that the ancients was talking about. You follow? These things should be interesting to you. How death works. What's life about? Not me. What the fuck are you gonna get out of that? It's a quick story, blood. I was lost out here worse than most of y'all would ever be, but I always had a mind, so. Lost meaning I'm doing things I know better than, but that's that. The end. Whatever gangster shit you could think of, I did it before whoever you like. Like that. That's that. I was a gangster before, that wasn't even a style. Like that. It wasn't even a style when I was a gangster. I was just some new shit, like, you get it? You a gangster now, it's a name for it. When I was a gangster, it just on some cheese shit. Meaning if you pull up with a teardrop on your eye, blood, back in the day, that's the literal phrase. Nigga, he on cheese time. Because I'm the only nigga got this back in the day. Nobody else. Like that. A lot of shit y'all live, it start with me. You got tattoos all over your face. Before anybody had a tattoo on their face, I did. That's not a secret. You get it? In that, when niggas getting tattoos on their face, they telling them that. You on cheese shit. That's what a tattoo on the face is the term. Cheese time. Because I'm the only nigga with one. Like that. In a whole New York, wherever you look, nigga. No, you ain't gonna find nobody with one. Just me. In the whole state. Like that. I got real legendary shit that most of y'all tattoos on the eye start with you in your state. Because that's not a lie. Meaning I could show you pictures of me 18, 17 or so with this shit. That's like 97. You can't. You got tattoos on your face right now, but you can't do that. I can show you me holding my daughter with this shit shiny as day on my face. Meaning she 22 since the day she was born I had this shit. Before you even knew of a tattoo on the movie came out with Bobby Johnson, and like maybe 2 years later I had a tattoo on my eye. Like that. Y'all ain't even seen the movie yet to get the idea. Like a lot ahead of my time, but those ain't the things that I like, if that makes sense. I got kids, so I don't like it in that way, because they're gonna like it. Like he said, I've lost my mind before you're one of the people. Oh, you lost your mind before, and I'm one of the people that help you. Yeah, a lot of y'all need to remember that. You kind of lost your way. You see me as your op because you got lost in your own ego. But I still got your emails. Not that I'm holding on to them, but I just don't erase emails. So whoever emailed me since the moment I started all the way to now, your shit's still in my inbox. Meaning if you was a whole groupie in the beginning, that shit's still there. Maybe you might want to see it for your own self just to get your perspective back together. That I'm your buddy and I was helping you. You was a fucking lost retard. And now you talking and treating me like I didn't help your brain at some point. If some of y'all need to see yourself, let me know. I ain't talking about put you on blast. I mean, you could just email me like, bro, I ain't really got a certain amount of respect I think I should have for you. Maybe you got any emails on me? And then I'm going to show you so you can see. Like, yeah. You was a whole groupie begging me for assistance back in the day. Now you act like you mad cute and shit. You was dumb when I first spoke to you. And you wasn't confused on that either. You was like, really. Some of y'all real, you like, yeah, I remember. Some of y'all was like really in bad shape in the brain. And it wasn't a confusion thing. You knew it. Like, yeah, I am not. My brain is getting lost. And I helped you. I took the time out and talked to you. That shit ain't cost you nothing. Like that. Now you coming in here, I'm gonna give back the solace. Why? What the fuck I did to y'all? System turn and all this dumb shit because you got a little wiser. Motherfucker get a little wiser. You see it with kids. As they get a little older, they start killing themselves. I ain't suspecting y'all as grown-ups going, you get it? Get to that point where you completely lose perspective. I don't got no relationship with y'all outside of y'all coming to learn from me. No matter who you are. That's our beginnings. I don't know you no other way. Dad, y'all lost y'all way. Say you somebody. Shalom. I put it in it might be there already if you like the background music. I think it's in the description, but if it ain't, I'll put it there. Thank you, Michael G. That's what it's about. Seeing when you're wrong and just making adjustments on your own. I'm from that time. If you bring something to my attention, you ever see like y'all might be like, you a fraud, Silas. Somebody might say that, and then I'm like, how I'm a fraud? Y'all thinking like I'm saying like you wrong. I'm saying explain yourself. Maybe I overlook something. I don't know what you talking about. I can only hear what you saying first. If you right, then I say, okay, you got a little point there, maybe. Y'all just say any fucking thing and that when a nigga like, what you talking about? Y'all don't got no explanation for whatever y'all be pumping. It's just words y'all blabbering out. There's no adjustment to self. But in the future, if you ever say some shit to me out of pocket, then I'd be like, what you talking about? You call me a fraud or you say y'all scam somebody or something. I'm asking you, what are you talking about so you can go into the detail. And that, till you do that, I don't know what you talking about. But you might be right. I can't say like, I ain't overlooked nothing. Not saying I purposely scam, well that's a bad, but let's just say like a fraud. I'm fraudulent. I don't know, but you get my point. But in terms of like fraud, I'm not in that business. I can only be right or wrong. That's it. Other than that, I'm really a wise servant. I really got hella scholarship. Meaning I read hella books, probably more than all of y'all. The books that matter. And outside of that, I can only be right or wrong. But if I overlook something, you gotta explain it. Other than that, try to grasp. Yes, y'all know I got kidney problems. Okay, I'm about to depart for real now. But if you come in here, you learn things, please make sure you kind of keep the balance of life going, which is give and receive. Meaning you come here to learn, make sure you give back. Whatever that may be, put yourself on a weekly cycle, whatever the case. But you gotta give back, and that's just in anything in life, meaning you keep the balance. If somebody look out for you, you make sure you never remove from your mind that you owe them. and that you keep all your relationships good. It's just simple business. I said, nah, stay 1 more hour. I could stay another hour. Ask questions though or something. Nah, I ain't really a big talker. Meaning it's important that y'all know me how I really, like I said, so y'all won't have to look at in the wrong way. I don't mind talking to y'all, but I ain't a big talker. So if you ever see me in real life, that's probably the first thing you notice. Like Blood is not that talkative like I thought. He kinda don't. You get it? Meaning I'm the type of nigga you might not never heard my voice before, but you've seen me a lot of times and never heard me say a word. I'm not a talkative person. I ain't nonchalant or nothing like that. I'm just old school. Mind your fucking business. What you doing? Like I come from that time, so I just let it live like that. I mind my fucking business. If I ain't got nothing to do with you, give me that same courtesy. You feel me? I don't be overreaching for like problems. All in my neighbor business and shit. I ain't like that. Blood niggas need to everybody gotta have their space. My nigga, I mind my business. If you talk to me, I'll talk back to you. I'm kind in real life. So if you well mannered, I'm well mannered. If you not, I really probably won't deal with you. But for the most part, you get it? I'm like that. Old school mannered. You know? You gotta have manners, you gotta have courtesy and respect for people's space. Meaning people's space is not yours to be trying to run. So when you come into somebody else's space, you kind of learn the rules of the environment and you get it? You blend. If the environment is not of good rules or nature, then you get out of there. But other than that, if somebody give you a courtesy to bring you into their environment, their home, whatever the case may be, you get my point. You don't come trying to rule over shit. That's not how that go. They got things how they want it. You just respect that, kind of become aware, and fall in the suit. And so these are just rules if you young. You gotta live by that. You keep everything balanced. This is the ways to keep in your life balanced, meaning the people you're dealing with. Other than that, you don't want to be the burden in things. I mean, you're going to have hard times since people going to carry you through them hard times. But if you don't have the mindset that I just told you, you're going to get on your feet and show your ass like a lot of y'all been doing here. You overlooked how you was a whole poo pup when you first was coming here and I was helping you out, get along. Like, now you're a little wiser. You think you that shit. You like, well, I got to give back to him. That's bozo shit. Was you a bozo back in the day when you was doing it? So that's how it work. You get wiser and you just lose all your fucking, you get it? When y'all ain't nothing and y'all helpless, y'all got all the etiquette and courtesy in the world. But as soon as y'all think y'all don't need training wheels no more, then y'all disrespecting the training wheels and bending them all up and shit like that. So you could do your two-wheel thing, but that don't work like that. And so you get my point. You're going to have people in this life carry you through, but if you ain't got the right mindset where the foundations of how you move is fairness or balance and honor, which is fair and truthful, you're not going to get on your feet and just overlook them like, man, fuck that. We ain't cool now or this or that. So you don't have to, you get it? You in debt to them, period. You keep your mind like that. You get my point? It should be a pleasure to like, you know, to give. It should be more your pleasure to give when you owe. And you should always know when you owe. And so again, if somebody help you, I don't care if this shit is charity, you still owe for that. You get it? If I'm a charity case at one point in my life and somebody looked out for me, it don't matter if they did it for free. I owe them. Now I can choose to wait till they need me or just clear that debt away on my own. And I do that so they know I appreciate them carrying me. And if I ever need it again, you already know I'm not going to forget what you did. That's what that's for. You get it? In that, your life open up. That's real credit. You know, y'all got fake credit where you just fucking, you know, use your social and shit, but you got real credit in real life where your name and your word good, and niggas know, like, nah, if I look out for blood, he ain't like that. He ain't gonna forget. Most of y'all measure up to the opposite. Nigga, like, if I look out for them, they gonna, you feel me? Get on their feet and be on that bullshit. And so, keep your perspective together. Ah, that's real, Michael G. He said he's smoking outside, looking off into the woods, listening to you. Yeah, if you smoke, it's best you do what you want to make sure that most people go wrong. They just blow themselves out in the house, and that they be fucking up their lip. That's how you ever notice, like, when y'all lips be all black the fuck out? You might wonder, like, damn, how did his lips get like that from just smoking? Just indoors, they not getting proper air. And so if you hold your fucking breath, nigga, your lips gonna turn purple. You get it? I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with smoking. If you hold your breath right now, you gonna start turning purple, my nigga. That's what that's from. Lack of proper air in your smoking. So niggas' eyes start getting, you know, tinted out, lips start blackening out. They not getting the proper air. It's best to smoke outside. You get it? Even if you don't smoke outside, you say that shit smoking my blunt up. Meaning outside smoke weed. Outside just smoke. So if you smoking outside, the air will smoke your shit up. Some of y'all smoke. You like, yeah, you right. I lit up a blunt. Next thing I knew it was gone. But I didn't even get none of it. The air smoke too. All the souls in it. They will smoke your blunt, cigarette, whatever you leave lit. They smoking that, blood. You better know that. And so, try to grasp. Fresh air, you need that. Even if you don't smoke, whatever you do, you need proper fresh air. And you ain't gonna get that in your house. You're just gonna be breathing in fart, basically carbon. You know, fart, yawn. Whatever you doing in the house, it ain't going nowhere. Your ass sitting on the couch, you farted. You feel me? Where you think that fart air went? That shit went into the atmosphere with the rest, all the breath you blowing out and shit. Y'all breathing out carbon. But you not outside. So where you think all that carbon going that you breathe out? You would sleep all night with your mouth open. Some of y'all like that. You should be all dry in the morning. Or dry mouthed and shit like that. Because you like sleep with your mouth open for some strange reason. Flies and shit flying in your mouth. Just a nasty one. But anyway, where you think all that hot ass breath you was blowing out all night went? That part nowhere. That shit hovering over your head when you raise up. That part. Now you got your kids in the house, everybody in the house blowing their hot ass breath out. They're re-breathing that shit. Re-breathing each other breath back in and fart back in and shit. That part. You gotta go outside, get that fresh air. Otherwise, you feel me? Indoors ain't that safe if you indoors for prolonged periods of time. Meaning indoors is some sleeping shit. And when you awake, you kind of don't want to be indoors if you can avoid it. If it's wintertime, whatever. But you want to be outdoors. This is what you, feel me? This is what you could genetically compatible with. Outside. It's just like a fish. They need to be in water. A human need to be outside. But man get a little tired and shit and chilly, so he got his little indoor thing, but you can't be indoors. You're not supposed to. Said the electricity indoors cooks us. Nah, y'all breath do it. We speak in airs. Electricity ain't got, you get it? Whatever electricity could do to you indoors, it could do to you outdoors. So, you get it? This ain't about that. It's just about y'all simple breath and fart, meaning the airs of self. Y'all exhale through y'all ass and y'all mouth, but where does those airs go? Nowhere. Just flow around in your house. You live in a building, you got hella niggas in your whole building, hot ass breath airs just floating through the whole building. Like, but we don't look at it like that to say, damn, I live in an apartment building with 100 people in here. There ain't that many windows in this apartment building. They keep them closed. So when we farting and shit like that and taking shits and exhaling all this carbon, it's just circulating through the building for the most part. Like that. And that y'all not getting proper fresh air. And that y'all guts is getting bloated. Just whatever you see happen to a dead motherfucker, it happened to him because he ain't getting no air. So when the dead motherfucker's stomach get all bloated and fat, they ain't getting no air. And when their skin start turning purple and discolored and shit, it's because they ain't getting no air. So now your belly all flat and you fat and your lips all purple and shit because you're getting high all day. But it really got to do with you ain't breathing. You ain't getting proper air. And so you get it? Meaning some of y'all eating, you getting fat, but it's because of that. It ain't got nothing to do because you eat a lot. You just eat regular. But in regards to you getting proper air to burn that food down, you lacking on that. You gotta remember y'all carbon field. So when y'all breathe in oxygen or air, y'all just cause a whole fire inside. Like, if you close all the windows in your house and plug everything up and you turn on the stove, this is gas or carbon. You get it? Once you let some fresh air in, your whole house gonna blow up. Follow? Just let carbon fill your house, nigga. Turn your car on and close the garage. They just open the window mad fast and let cool air blow in. Your whole fucking garage gonna blow up. Boom! This is what happens every time y'all breathe. This is how y'all flames stay lit. You know, this is how y'all stay warm and alive. Every time y'all go, you're causing a combustion inside because you carbon filled. And so inhaling is like cracking a window. This is why y'all feel like y'all got energy in y'all inhale. It give y'all life. You need that combustion to break down the food. You get it? It's kind of, yeah, the air y'all breathing in is helping to break and burn down the food. It ain't just helping y'all to like breathe and be alive, but that combustion is causing inside. It's for many things, not just, the fresh air aspect. And so, try to grasp. Now, you said how to study when you don't like school. You have to like school, meaning you have to like learning. Your mind was lost in school. This is like a prison, so you're looking at it from that perspective. School is a place to learn. Get your mind on the right perspective so that you can learn. That's why I said when y'all come in here, y'all got the wrong perspective. Y'all don't learn shit. You gotta want to learn. And this don't have nothing to do with school. And so it ain't school that you don't like, it's learning that you don't like. And so, you follow? You probably lost into a lot of entertainment, and so that contrasts with the opposite. You get it? Real learning and then just entertainment BS. Your mind is full of that, and this is what you have a yearning for, not the opposite. So you have to get back into enjoy learning. And that, like school or wherever learning is happening. Learning having to do with truth and, accuracy. Things like that. Not just anything you heard. And so grasp. Come here. Right perspective. Make sure you live by the laws of life. That's give and receive. All balance and honor. Same difference. come here, get your jewels. Like I said, put yourself on a weekly schedule, whatever the case may be. But start gravitating towards that. Tina Hewley said, no one warned me about that when I used to smoke. So many things, simple things. Keep y'all up together. Meaning some of y'all, you a little overweight, you desperate to lose weight, and you gonna reach out to a whole bunch of shit. And I can help you lose weight in 2 fucking weeks. Naturally, without you having to do nothing. Y'all just do little simple things like that. And you don't realize how much of a burden it costs on itself. And here you are, you learning over here, I gotta do this and that, and I gotta change my diet. And did the nigga telling you that you fat because you eat so much, did he take into consideration that you just walk out your house and get in the car? And you ain't walked in much a real walk? Did they do that? Because you could stop eating as much as you want and change your diet all you want, but if your ass don't walk nowhere, you're gonna be fat. You could become a whole fucking vegan if you want. It ain't gonna make you not fat if your ass don't walk nowhere. And this is most of y'all problem in the daytime. You have to sit in the car belly. You know how it is when you sitting down, feel your belly. Right now you sitting down like that. Now you get it. You say, oh yeah, my belly is definitely in that shape. Like, fucking sit down belly shape. I just gotta sit down. Probably need to get the fuck up and do something. And that, it wasn't never about your diet and you needed to slow down eating. You needed to like get fresh air. Go jump some rope or something. Like that. Y'all be surprised with 2 weeks of getting fresh air. And maybe doing some activity after work for an hour or so. Y'all be surprised how y'all would look different in 2 weeks. Feel different. Like, damn, Silas was right. I didn't have to do none of that dumb shit I was doing. All I had to do was just do like I was when I was a kid. Because I damn sure wasn't eating healthy and taking care of myself then. But for some reason, it looked way better. That's most of y'all reality. You wasn't healthy as a kid. But you was healthier. You looked way better. That part. You know why that was? Because you was running around a little bit. The shit you don't do now. You're running around chasing boys and shit and using your legs. And you don't do that anymore. And so now you have to sit down car belly. I sit on the couch all day belly. Laziness produces laziness. Sitting down produces laziness. Meaning if you want to get really lazy, just sit down for a long time. You want to lose all your motivation, just sit still and do nothing for months. Like that. Some of y'all ain't did shit in so long, but you like, I ain't don't even have the desire to. That part. You just been sitting down too long, so now your brain is on lazy. And that anytime you get a thought to do something, then that shit's like, I don't want to. You gotta just get up and force yourself to do shit to snap yourself out of that laziness, because the more you sit still, the more the laziness within is gonna evolve. Until you get to the point where you have absolutely no motivation to do absolutely nothing. And it will keep adding on until you get up and do something. Just like that. You're going to get out of shape until you get up and work out. How out of shape you get is dependent on how long you decide to just not get up and do it. And that can go forever. And the longer it go, the more out of shape you're going to get. Like that. Look at everything like that. The action make for the feeling. Say, I feel lazy. That means you've been sitting still too much. You got to get up. Or that laziness within is going to become tripled and you get it? You're going to get to a place where some of y'all there now, but I'm sure I told you what to do. You got to just force yourself to get up and do something. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be desperate to hurry up and go back home, but after about a week, you'll notice like, okay, I feel a little, I want to do something. You're trying to get yourself back to that place to when you wake up, you do actually have a desire to do something. Otherwise, the more you stay how you are, it's just going to keep going. Some of y'all the reverse. You always running around the place and that. You ain't never got no sit still moment where you can kind of build and develop. So you're going to have to force yourself to sit still until you get it. Can become one with it. Therefore, you can get some work done. And so everybody where they at. You gotta find that balance. You get it? When you work and you play and you inhale and you exhale. You keep everything balanced. Now I'm about to depart. I'm quite dried and famished. Like I said, I still have COVID, but I'm not somebody that sickness shows on, so you might not realize it. But I got COVID pretty bad. My legs keep fucking going out. And my hands keep hurting like the bones. And I keep getting chills like where I wake up wet and shit. But I'm getting through it. Now I'm gonna depart, put some food in my belly. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Hopefully y'all get better in y'all ways. Salam.